Hello, 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 hello.
Hello, Funky. Hello, chat. It says, where is everybody? Hi, Nick Gabriel. Hi, Fernanda Lewis. Hi, Sheila Blackwell. Hello, Diane Frank. Funky, I can't hear you. Are you muted?
Yeah, I had it connected to both YouTube, so I had to delete the other one on the other channel.
Oh, okay. Oh, let me press that like button.
Yeah, I get those likes up. Hello, Fernanda. Hello, Annette. Hello, Sheila. Hello, Diane Frank. Hello, Walking by Faith. Hello, Ellie Mae Critter Lover.
Ellie Mae's backstage, she said.
I'm about to send her the link right now. Ellie Mae, use this link I'm about to send you.
Where do you get your links from? How do you get them?
StreamYard gives them to you.
Mm. Hey, be my guest.
Hello, be my guest.
There I am.
There you are. I was thinking if she's backstage, isn't she already on the link? Or do you have to use the other one?
I guess I was on the wrong backstage. I don't know. Maybe I used a previous link or something. I don't know where I was.
Oh, okay.
It looked the same, like StreamYard. Looked like I was here.
My TV is so behind. When it was counting down, we were on 8 on the TV still, and then we were coming on already on my phone. That's so weird.
Fascinating.
I don't know why it does that.
Right. Is your phone going through the same Wi-Fi that your TV does? Or is your phone going?
No, I think, well, yeah, I'm on the same, yeah, I'm on Wi-Fi right now. So, yes,
Huh.
it is. Yeah, because I'm not using my own Wi-Fi on my phone. I'm using my home Wi-Fi.
Wi-Fi. Right. Well, hello everyone. Let me get over here where I can see the comments. Hey, Fernanda, Annette, be my guest. Sheila, and walking, of course.
How's everybody doing tonight? This fun Wednesday evening.
I'm all off today because my daughter traded babysitting days on me because they had some stuff they needed to do today instead of yesterday. So I babysat today instead. So I'm just all thrown off.
Oh my goodness. That's tiring. My babysitting days are over. It's so hard for me anyways. It's hard.
It's definitely wearing. I didn't have a very long shift today. I didn't have to be there till noon, so that was awesome.
Shift. How are you, Funky? How's the family?
We're doing good. We're doing excellent.
No sickness today?
No, 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 not at all, not at all.
That's good.
Yay.
The
Yeah.
regular, just a regular day today.
Sheila says no babysitting for me anymore. Yep, I'm with you. I can't run around or pick up babies. I can't. Yeah, I can't do a lot right now anymore. So my days are over too. I used to babysit a lot because everybody knew I was on disability. So
You were
they're always
home.
asking me to babysit.
Yeah, my back definitely screams the next day after babysitting it.
Oh, you gotta you eat first.
Yeah, it's been crazy today too, as well. I didn't feel good. I went to the doctor's yesterday,
And
and as far as my blood work and everything they did, my doctor said, I wish I had more patients like you that took care of yourself.
your blood work's lovely, huh?
Everything was good on my blood work. Everything. Cholesterol, sugar, everything. I was surprised. I thought for sure, well, my sugar was kind of high because she said you could go up to 99 and I was a 96. Something like that.
Well, usually what they look at more closely now was that fasting.
Yes.
Yeah, that's probably what they would, call. Which I always hated the term because I don't pre-diabetes. I think that's a stupid term because, in my opinion, you're either diabetic or you're not.
Right. Right. Yeah. So, well, thank God she just said, continue to keep an eye on your sugars and all of that. And I'm like, ugh, I'm horrible at
Yeah,
that
don't go
though.
crazy with the pies and cakes.
Yes. And I love sweets, but I am, pretty cautious only because I'm trying not to gain any more weight than I've already have. So that's the only reason, but I love anything sugary. I don't like
Yeah,
things sweet, but I don't like things sweet, like the taste of sweet, like something to be so sweet that it's just too much. But I love like, candy and cakes and cupcakes and all that. And bread. Ooh, I love bread.
I'm a bread person too. Sheila Blackwell says low blood here all my life. I guess you mean low blood sugar. That's how I read it, but
Oh,
I realize it's not there.
yeah.
Yeah, I always have tend to run kind of low, but this last time I had my blood work, my hemoglobin A1C was, it, again, they use that pre-diabetes term, and I'm like, all right, you're crazy because I feel my blood sugar drop and get too low a lot of days.
Oh, wow.
So yeah, but I was also on prednisone at the time that they
Mm,
did it, so I'm like, yeah, we'll see what it is next time, and if it's still high, I'll worry about it then. Till then, I'm still having my chocolate.
yes. What's the difference between that A1C and hemoglobin?
Well,
Wait, hemoglobin? Yeah, hemoglobin.
there's the hemoglobin A1C, and then you have like your hemoglobin hematocrit, which is tells you if you're anemic or not. Your hemoglobin A1C is checks your basically it gives you an average of your blood sugars over 3 months.
3 months, uh-huh.
Yeah, and where just a plain hemoglobin on your blood work is your it's not really it's your parts of your blood that carries oxygen. So you know
Oh, okay.
it
I
has to
get.
do with your red blood cells, but it's
Mhm.
not just your red blood cells. It's your hemoglobin's attached to your red blood cells. So
Okay. And then she was kind of upset with me because I said Well, she took my blood pressure. My blood pressure was kind of high, but it had been low for the last couple of weeks. So I had not been taking my medication because I was afraid for it to drop any lower. And she says, no, you can't just stop your medication. She says, you need to tell me what's going on and I'll put you on a lower dose.
Right, right.
And so I was like, oh, okay. I thought since it was showing up normal or low, I just didn't take it, you know. But
No,
she
because if you it was normal or low because you were taking it, right? So you
no,
stop taking it, it'll
well,
go up.
because like I take it every night,
Oh, okay.
but then I checked it one night because I felt different, and I checked. I was like, I wonder if my blood pressure's high. So I checked it, and it was low. So I checked it like 2 or 3 times, and then every day. So I didn't take my medication because I didn't want it to drop lower. So every day I was checking it, and it was still low, 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 and I was like, I wonder what's going on, you know. Then it was showing normal, so I was like, okay, after the normal, I'm thinking, okay, it's probably going back up.
Is
I
that when you were, was it low when you were like sick and dehydrated and things like that? Things like that.
Um, probably yes. I can't remember exactly, but yes, I was. Yes, actually was.
Yeah,
Now
because that
that I'm
can
thinking about it.
certainly affect your blood pressure.
Okay. Yeah. So, she's just
Well, what
putting me
did she
on.
say? What did she say about the your tummy issues, feeling nauseous and stuff?
She says, "Well, aren't you taking omeprazole?" And I said, "Yeah, but I started taking that every other day. I've been doing that for a year already." I said because I was noticing it was affecting my memory. My memory was getting really bad, and I started looking up my medications. And there's a video, actually, a couple videos on omeprazole, that it causes memory loss. And also my words, like speaking, like I would forget a certain what something was called, you know.
Oh, don't, word finding. Yeah, word finding difficulties. There's some
Yes,
days I swear I've
yes.
had a
I
stroke.
would, I'd be
There's,
having a conversation with somebody, and I'd be like, what's that called? What's that called? You know, and then, they would have to tell me during my conversation several words.
yeah,
So,
yeah. I have certain words that I, for some reason, the word shed. You know, a
mhm.
shed. That one is a hard one. There's lots of times, for some reason, when we were living off grid, and I was trying to say that something was in the shed, I could never come up with that word.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it was like, that other building back there.
Yeah. And you know what it is, but you just can't think of the word, right?
Right, right. And the remote control for the TV.
Mhm.
That's
Mhm.
another thing. When I'm now that I'm talking about it, I can come up with a word. But if I'm looking for the remote, I the word doesn't come to me. It's where's that thing?
Yes. Same here.
That clicky thing.
I couldn't even remember the other day the word for can opener. I was asking my son, trying to say, "Where's that can opener?" Instead of saying, "Where's the can opener?" I said, "Where's that thing?" He's like, "What thing?" I'm like, "You know that thing that opens the cans?" He's like, "You mean a can opener?" I was like, "Yeah, that thing." I could not remember what it was called, and I was like, "It's in the phrase, that thing that opens
Right.
the
Yeah, that sounds like something I'd say. You know, that thing that opens the cans.
Yeah, so I was doing that a lot, and it was getting worse and worse, so when I looked up that medication, I was like, oh my God, I know a few people that are on it, and they've been complaining about the same thing, losing their memory. And so I told my other doctor about it, and she said it was okay. But now that I have this new doctor, she didn't know that I was taking that every other day.
Ah,
So she said, no, I need to just put you on a lower dose. You don't stop taking it because your stomach is hurting you because you're not taking it as prescribed. you're supposed to be taking it. That's why you're prescribed it.
Right.
So she says, is it like acid reflux? Or I told her it's when I eat anything, my stomach gets upset, even when I drink water. So that's all she came up with was that
Well, is
I need to take
there
medicine.
something, a different drug besides the imipor? I can never say that one.
Omeprazole?
Yeah.
Yeah, she
Uh,
did something. I don't know what she's giving me. I forgot. Oh wait, maybe
yeah, that maybe won't have the same memory issues.
yeah, she didn't even believe me that if that's true. And I said no. There's
Look it
a couple of
up.
videos. Yeah, I told her look it up. There's a couple of videos. Let me see what she called it, or is this? Mm, oh my god, I can't even read her writing. What to?
Sometimes, if I've found with doctors' writing, if you look at it upside down, no, seriously, it it and but you're looking at it upside down, but sometimes it makes your eyes look at it a little differently. No, I'm serious.
Oh my god, is Prevnar? Does that sound familiar?
Prevnar.
Mm-hmm.
I'd have to look it up because that sounds like a brand name. It does sound familiar, but
I don't
every
know.
drug has 20 million different um,
Names. Yeah.
names.
Yeah, I don't know if that's what it is, but I haven't picked it up from the pharmacy yet because waiting for another one to be filled, so I want to pick them up at the same time.
Yeah, right. No sense going and having to do it 2 days. Go
Yeah,
2 days.
yeah.
So,
So
has
how?
anybody heard anything interesting on the Whittakers out there in Chatland? Because we have not. Apparently, they had a court date today.
What happened with that?
Well, all I know is that link that you sent me.
Uh huh.
What I'm take it back. It might not have been because I was watching Aggressive Defiance. Who was watching him? So it might. I don't know if it was the same video or another one of his videos. But it was. He said he was going to have more details later. That he wanted to talk to the family first before
Oh,
he
that's
said
right.
much.
Yeah.
But he did say that and I don't know if I'm combining videos here or anything like that, but um he said that it was nothing earth shattering. It's stuff we all figured already that, the courts did say that they would, for Betty to get Timmy, Lorraine, and Ray back, that they would have to have a home that was suitable.
Oh,
And he
for
could go into
punishment.
more details. And what he said, he described it as it would have to be as if the home would have to basically meet the same regulations that if you were adopting a child. So,
Oh,
but
okay.
it's all standard safety stuff. Like you have to have smoke detectors, you have to have a fire extinguisher. I mean, I got
Mm-hmm.
a fire extinguisher in my kitchen. I got,
Mm-hmm.
it's pretty much functioning toilets, running water,
Did he say something about wheelchair accessible or something for the future?
Y- yes, but I don't know if the courts actually said that because he was a little confusing on that. He said something about um it having to be ADA compliant, and then he said that the courts didn't say that, but basically it's going to have to be ADA compliant because they say it has to be suitable for them.
Mm-hmm.
And if they need, wheelchair accessible things, then, they're going to need wheelchair
Yeah.
accessible stuff,
I don't even think the court would say something like that. It doesn't sound like it. Because they don't really butt in people's lives like that, huh? To like say, well, in order for you to have them, you need to have like a wheelchair ramp or something.
Well, but the difference now is they're in state custody.
Uh-huh.
So that changes the rules basically.
Oh, okay.
Once, because now they're in the custody of the state. So to let them go someplace else, they're going to like the guy kind of said it's um they're gonna do a home inspection and do all that kind of stuff.
Right. Well,
That
I
they
agree with that part. They do need to have it, especially all that other stuff like smoke detector and working toilet.
Your regular safety and
Yeah.
health and safety kind of things.
Yeah.
No,
The
quit.
natural stuff. What's going on? Is that a little guy over there?
Oh no, what's going on is that there was a moth outside the sliding glass door, which one of the cats then pounced on, and
Oh
so
my
it made
goodness.
a knocking noise on the door, and then it caused the dog to bark.
Oh my god. The whole chain reaction.
It is, and it all started because of a stupid bug.
Oh my goodness.
Oh,
So yeah, that guy sounded like he was trying to give an opinion or have something new to say and like be the first to actually have some information.
right, and it was like no information. Oh, they're
Right.
gonna have a house that's suited for them.
Like
Well,
common sense
thanks.
things.
Thanks for that information.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he's another one that's apparently going off on all the other content creators that are making money off of the Whittakers. Hi, Julie.
Mm.
Someone new just popped in.
Oh, hi, Julie. So the other video that was questioning Patrick, did you listen to that one? Well, it
I
was
didn't
6 minutes, I
watch
think.
the entire thing. No, I didn't have
Yeah,
time to watch the entire thing, but again,
those ladies were ruthless.
were they?
Yeah, yeah. I couldn't tell if they were for Patrick or not for Patrick, but it sounded like one of them was like really trying to kiss up to Patrick just to have him on the panel,
Right.
which was ridiculous. But one question, well, because they were asking a lot about the money, like where all these platforms and or forms of payment, the what is it, not super cash, what is it called when they
Super chats.
super chats, okay, that and all the other money come in and in through PayPal and whatever else, Cash App and everything, were all those donations meant to go to the Whittakers? And he said yes. But I think he's lying about that. I think that's not what he meant. Well, especially they were talking about the third was supposed to go to the Whittakers of the donation money. But that was supposed to be only the money that came in when they asked for the donation, which does not make sense because it's supposed to be for the house. That doesn't make sense, right? Why they should get money? Patrick or Eric should get money when it's supposed to go to the house.
Yeah, none of it, nothing that comes out of Patrick's mouth to me makes a lot of sense.
Yeah. I
I
think he goes
mean,
around in circles because he doesn't know what to say, what lie to say.
right. Well, it's hard to keep up with lies when that's what you're telling. You got to remember which lie you told to who, too.
Exactly. Hi, Cindy. And then he was saying that they questioned him about him charging for certain things with Timmy on his Facebook. Remember that Timmy time? And
Right.
whatever it was, he's charging $45. He says he was not charging for anything.
Oh, you and I both, everybody saw that.
Yeah, everybody saw that. Hi, Julie. Yeah, everybody saw that. So he just lies. Now he's just going backwards.
Yeah. Hi, Cindy. Yeah, Julie says Patrick makes no sense. Yeah. Yeah, none. Well,
None.
and another thing I found really interesting is they were talking about all this money that Patrick was getting from his Facebook page. And at one point, one month, it was to the tune of $14,000.
What?
So, so, if that's the case, why was he asking Eric for money for his house?
Because I didn't know about the amount or anything, but I know the check hadn't came yet. That's why he was asking for the money for his house so
Oh,
that
and
the
then he was.
Whittakers could go live with them.
Okay, yeah, well, and I don't know which month this was for.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yeah. So he must have just got paid that money then. Hi, Yvonne. Hi,
oh,
Redbird.
hey, Yvonne. Hey, Redbird. I didn't even see Yvonne pop up in
He said, "Yo, check your email." I guess
there.
that's too funky.
Funky, you better check your email. Julie said, I watched that Toddy is so against Eric, but think Patrick is a good guy.
Oh,
Yeah, Toddy, I find Toddy a little, maybe like she's maybe had a few too many toddies. I don't know. I don't know.
too many toddies. Yeah, those ladies were pretty crazy. I'd like to go back and watch and listen to that again because I think I was busy doing something at the same time, so I
Well,
didn't
wasn't
really
it
want.
how long was that whole thing?
Well, it was they cut it off because one of the ladies dropped herself,
Yeah.
and and then I had to go back and look for it, and then I found another one that they continued or something, because I know that what I was listening to second wasn't the first half that they were what they were talking about, so it had to be a second one. I don't know if they deleted the first one or what, but there was a second one, or could to be continued or something.
Yvonne's asking, has anyone been to see Lorraine, Timmy, and Ray? Not that we have heard. Julie said it was 4 hours. Yeah, that's what I thought. I knew I didn't have 4 hours to sit and listen. Um,
Oh,
4 hours, but Patrick comes in at around an hour. Oh, okay. So basically, you can fast forward through the first hour.
hmm.
No, quit.
So no, I don't think anyone's been to see them because they can't, right?
Or if they're allowing anyone to see, they're not advertising that they've been to see them.
Yeah.
But I doubt that would. With the Whittakers, it doesn't seem like anybody who knows anything or can go without going on social media with it. So
Yeah.
the other thing I found kind of interesting with this new Brian Cody guy, who it now seems to be their latest and greatest person helping them, that he once again was going off on all these content creators and stuff, making money off the Whittakers and yada yada yada. Yet Look at his Facebook page with him making all kinds of content.
Oh, I haven't seen that. Brian, you said his name is? I'm gonna write that down.
Yeah, that was the one I thought you sent me. I thought you sent the link.
Girl, I'll tell you, I forget everything.
You
I
don't
might
know what
have.
you sent me. Maybe
I
it isn't the one you meant to send me. Yeah, Brian Cody, Kody.
okay. Yeah, I just start watching it and then I send it to you and Funky right away so you guys could see it too. But that doesn't mean I finished watching it. It's just like I started seeing it. So I just trying to share the information real quick.
Yeah, Julie says, yeah, because Toddy and Lady K are just flapping their jaws. Yeah, I kind of got that a little bit impression that they kind of just make up what they think as opposed to, and well, I guess we kind of do the same thing. We listen to other people and go, well, I heard this and I heard that and I think this, but
Yeah.
we don't make up stuff.
No.
Yvonne says if it was her family, she would be there. Yes, indeed.
Yeah. If you're not gonna get arrested. Because definitely, well, I don't know. I don't know if they would arrest BJ because she doesn't have an order against her anymore. But I know earlier Patrick was, I guess he's like really, really not talking to Eric. Says he hasn't talked to him in a couple of months. But that their latest and greatest argument was about where the house should be, where the new house should go. And it's like a he said, she said kind of thing. Like Eric is saying, Betty said it was fine that if it went up on that property behind the trailer that burnt up, the just directly behind where it's flat, like where the chickens were.
Right.
And Patrick is saying, no, Betty said absolutely she does not want her house there. But I thought they said she wants to live there because she wants to be able to have her porch and sit out there and drink coffee and watch the traffic go by.
Well, you know, yeah, I think Betty changes. I don't know if she changes her mind or tells, just tells whoever she's talking to what she thinks they want to hear.
Yeah,
You
I
know,
agree. Mm-hmm.
so let's see,
Kind of
Julie.
fills them out, huh? Fills them out what they want to hear and then says what they want to hear.
Right, right. Or she knows that this person, or if if Patrick suggests, well, I think you ought to live back further where no one can see your house, then she's
Mm,
gonna agree with
right.
that.
Yeah. Yeah, that sounds like Eric saying that. And then Patrick was the one saying she wants to be on the porch right there by the traffic.
Well, yeah, and could be.
Yeah. I think I had switched it. I put it backwards. Julie says Patrick was told to shut up and quit talking about what happened. He is incriminating himself.
Right. And above that, Julie said, Toddy just keeps going on and on about Eric. Eric isn't talking because he is smart. Right. I mean, when there's an investigation going on, you shut your big trap.
Right. Yep.
And I can't believe how much stuff of Timmy and stuff Patrick continued to post on his page after they were
I
taken
know.
into custody because I'm I would think that once they're in, if they're wardens of the state, that the state would have to give permission for those things to be posted.
Oh, wow. I don't know.
Right, that Betty and Larry couldn't give the permission anymore for the three that are in state custody.
Hmm.
I wouldn't think.
Well, I don't think, well, because they wouldn't say, oh, I don't want you posting any more videos about me or anything like that. So maybe if they did, like in that Angela case, then the judge would say no more posting of them.
Well, Timmy, Lorraine, and Ray can't say I
Right.
don't want you to post. Their mouths don't articulate those words.
Right. Goody Two Shoes. Hello, Goody Two Shoes says, why is Patrick holding their 7,000? He said he's holding it because BJ would smoke it all up. But in my opinion, it's none of his business what they spend it on.
Well, exactly. You know, I right.
Is it Patrick that's holding it or Eric that's holding
Well,
5,000?
I think they both have some. Well, again, who knows? Because it all depends on what this, if there is a contract, what the contract says.
Mm.
So, according to Patrick, the contract said that any of their content, no matter if it was on the Whittaker page, on Patrick's page, Eric's page, yada yada yada, that if it was Whittaker content, they divided it three ways.
Okay.
But that doesn't make a whole lot of sense. I mean,
Mm-mm.
that in so many ways that doesn't make sense to me.
Right.
Terry T says, "Good day from Australia. In my opinion, they're both on their wait, I can't read. They are both are holding, but I gather Eric is doing it the right way through legal means." Right. What that's the impression I've gotten, that Eric's been trying to put it in a trust, give it to lawyers, give it to the state, and he's waiting for some a judge, somebody with authority to tell him where to what to do with it. Where Patrick sounds like he's just flat out saying, I'm not going to give it to him because I don't want him to give it to BJ. Julie said Patrick made 14K in just 1 month on his personal Facebook page. Right, and I that also, because that's also where he was running all the Timmy stuff and all the video chats with Timmy. So I would imagine that's part of that 14K also.
Oh, okay.
Because that was all on that same, part of that same page.
Mm. I just think they did them wrong because dividing it in three ways when there's how many in Betty's family, that
Right.
money, that if they were really trying to help them, that money should have went to them,
Well,
not split up. You know what I mean? Like they got
right.
reimbursed for every single thing that they spent money on. All the shopping, the going to the movies and all that stuff, they reimbursed themselves. It was the Whittaker's money. All that time they didn't ask for any of that. They could have been using that to build their house already. It's just sad that they didn't have a right to say, it sounds like it, that they didn't have a right to say where that money's going to go, because I don't think it should have been split up three ways.
Well, I agree but I also, the only person I've heard say what the contract supposedly says is Patrick. So, and I just don't believe what Patrick comes out of Patrick's mouth.
Right.
So, um, you know, there could be a lot of things in that contract. And I would assume because of what went down with Mark and Eric seemed to be, basically all over it from the get-go, that part of the contract probably was that the Whittakers' money went into some sort of fund for a house. Because otherwise it would just go, it'd end up another Mark situation where
Right.
all this money just got blown and they still have no house.
Right.
So I think Eric was really wanting to make sure the money went into a house and nowhere else. Terry T says anything to do with the family on social media, 3 ways, no matter the platform. Patrick says his platform is his. Oh, so
Meaning he's not
Patrick,
giving any of his money.
so even though it was something to do with the family, he's not gonna split it 3 ways. Is that what you gathered, Terry?
Yep, he's just using them.
Patrick said he has $7,000. What, for the Whittakers? Goody two shoes?
So he must have got that. Well, he has a YouTube, right? Also, he has an Instagram and he has Facebook. And I think he has TikTok.
I don't think he has a YouTube other than the Whittaker family page
Yeah, the
that
Whittaker
him
family.
and that him and Eric created. But Patrick claims he has no controls or anything over it, but I know that's BS because you can see comments on there was comments that I've seen that obviously wasn't Eric, it was obviously Patrick's comments. So he obviously could get in there and was commenting as the page. We'll put it that way.
Yep. Yep, he's a greedy guy. Julie, she says, yep, Patrick said his personal Facebook is all his money.
Well, as far as I understand, that was the only piece Patrick had. So
I think he tried to lie about it in the beginning and say that that's all he had.
okay, I haven't seen him with. Well, I don't do Instagram, so
Yeah, I seen him on Instagram today. I checked his Instagram just to see if he had any updates.
oh, Terry T said 100% on the other channel. He said his Facebook was just his, even though his Facebook is the family content. Well, that's interesting because if the contract actually reads the way Patrick claims the contract reads, then his Facebook page would not be his.
You know, he probably doesn't see it as anything legal. They probably didn't get like a paralegal to sign it or anything like that to look at it. You know, it's probably just something that was written on a piece of paper between those three. And number one, Patrick doesn't care about the law,
Right,
obviously.
right.
Yeah, he doesn't care.
Yeah, Julie says the only thing on Patrick's Facebook is all Whittaker. Yep. Hi, Bygone. How are you?
That's sad because it doesn't sound like he's very much of a friend if he's just saying like, yeah, I'm going to post anything I want about Timmy or anybody else, and that's just going to be all my money.
Even though I have a contract saying I'm going to do otherwise.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yep.
Goody Two Shoes says they're they are going to keep on with the money till the Whittakers get in trouble with Social Security.
Well, isn't that exploitation what he's doing? Because now he's just posting of Timmy and
Uh,
making money off of it.
yeah, I mean that's just and particularly because I did look it up. A week or so ago. Remember when I think it was me and you talking? I was saying something. I'm not sure there's anything illegal about exploiting someone, and so I did look into that.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, there's some moral issues, but just because something isn't moral doesn't necessarily make it illegal, right? And yeah, it's kind of a bit of a gray area, except for people with like mental disabilities and stuff. It's not gray. You cannot. It is illegal to exploit them.
Right. Because they can't speak for themselves, right?
Right. Which it makes sense. If you have all your faculties, well, and you let somebody exploit you, well, that's on you. Right?
Mm-hmm.
That's, you know. Let's see. Terry T says, I have no idea about the USA law, but if he is honest, he is obligated somehow, in my opinion. Right.
He's not trying to help them. He's just in it for himself.
Right. He's just trying to help himself.
Mm-hmm. Half of the 14,000 goes to the Whittakers, but he's holding on to it. Now there's 14,000.
Well, that's what supposedly his page made 1 month.
Oh, so he's getting to spend 7,000, and then he's saying the other half he's holding it for them.
But that contradicts everything again that he's saying about his page being his page and they're not getting that money.
Right. I'm telling you, it's just if somebody complained about why isn't he giving some of that money to the Whittakers, then all of a sudden it's like, oh, well, I'm saving half of it for them.
Right. And if the if as he said, as Patrick said, the contract truly reads that no matter whose page, if it's Whittaker content, it gets split 3 ways, then that 14,000 shouldn't be split 50-50 between him and the Whittakers. It should be split 3 ways between him, Eric, and the Whittakers.
Yeah,
Not
but he probably
again,
didn't put that.
not that I think that's the way it should be, but if it's a legal binding contract,
Mhm.
that doesn't, again, Patrick doesn't make any sense in what he says.
No. Well, he's probably not including his page in that contract.
Well,
He's
that's
probably
not
going
what
to
he
say, I
said.
came up with that all on my own.
That's not what Patrick said. The contract said.
Yeah. Get me some socks. Feet are cold. That guy's in trouble with the law all the time. I mean, I can't believe he was just fighting a case when he got all involved with this.
Terry T says, I do not think Eric wants a cent from Patrick's Facebook. I agree, Terry.
Yeah.
I don't think he wants any part of Patrick's shenanigans.
Yeah, and Julie says yes, he wasn't clear last night. He he goes around the questions, I think.
But by God, your name tongue ties me so badly, and it shouldn't be that
You
hard.
want to say by golly, huh?
I don't know what I'm trying to say.
By
But
golly.
anyway, it says, I don't have Facebook. Is he getting that many views to make that much money? Um, apparently, apparently he is, but also Facebook pays more than like YouTube and other platforms do. So,
Mhm.
and I'm not sure how.
You know what I noticed? I noticed other people posting to his page, like even people that are against him, and that's giving him views. Have you noticed? Have you gone on his Facebook and seen that other people are posting on his page, even putting videos up?
Well, I I don't know how the monetization on Facebook works, but I would think if they're just like if you tag somebody on Facebook, it posted on your page and their page. But
Oh.
it's still your post that you would get the monetization for it. I would be my guess, but I have no idea. That's just my logic,
No, I get it. That's true. When you tag somebody,
right?
yeah.
It's not really it's not their post. It's still your post.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know how that goes. I
Yeah,
know,
I don't.
yeah. I just wonder if he gets the airtime, the view time or whatever it's called.
Well, and I was hearing it might have been Patrick, but it seems to me like I've heard another creator say this that Facebook, where YouTube, you get paid on your views and ad revenue and stuff, and I know Facebook has ad revenue and stuff too, but that I've heard some people indicate that you also get paid for interaction. That we're like with YouTube, if you hit the like button or comment, it just helps the algorithm.
Hmm.
I can't talk tonight. Um, but with Facebook, they actually get paid every time someone hits a like button or angry face or any of those things.
Yes, yes,
Anytime they
that's true.
interact with it, but
Yeah.
I don't know if that's true.
No, I've heard that too. Some people say, I don't care if you press the angry button, it makes me money.
Right, David. The whole thing revolves around money. They say money makes the world go round.
Hmm. Julie says he took Timmy on many adventures and filmed them all. Yep.
Yep.
He knew what he was doing in the beginning. He has a lot of content on Timmy.
I think that Goody Two Shoe says, I think that's what he has made since Eric left. Now, I heard the 14,000. I heard that that was just 1 month, and I thought they said it was for the month of August. I could be wrong about that, but
August? Wow.
yeah.
So that means he's barely going to be getting September this month or has gotten it already, huh?
Yes, he's been paid
Mm-hmm.
from August. Terry T up a little higher says never been to his Facebook because I have no intention on making him money. Yeah, I don't look at any of their stuff on Facebook anymore either. What I do see, I see on what other creators have reposted.
Yeah. Well, I have to look up his name all the time because I'm not his friend or anything on there. And then I just scroll through them and I could see the pictures. You don't even have to click on them.
Right, right.
The only one I looked at was that girl's video because then I didn't look at her video on his page. I went to her page, the girl that's on there talking about him. Um, I forget her name, but
The one that was on with Toddy, Lady K,
um,
Amy. There's so many.
it's a young girl. She was saying that everybody is trying to say that she's Patrick's wife.
Oh, that's one I think I've missed.
Yeah, if you go on his page just to scroll down past the pictures of Timmy, then you'll see her video and you'll see that either she tagged him in it or he posted it. I'm not sure, but you could just click on her page. I mean, on her name, and it'll bring up her page. And she's got a lot of stuff on him.
Amy, Puddle Puppy. Hi, Puddle Puppy.
Hi, Puppy Puddle.
That Puppy, Puddle Puppy. And I called it something weird last night. I don't even know what it was. I'm not even
Amy
dyslexic.
Crumb.
Apparently, I
Yes.
am tonight. Amy Crumb.
Yes, I think that's her. There's so many. I just get confused. I see so many. They just like all run into each other to me.
Excuse me. Yeah, it has gotten very confusing.
Mhm.
Goody Two Shoes says he also said he gets $2 for every frowny face or smiley face people put
Oh,
on his page.
oh my goodness.
I'm guessing it's not $2 for every interaction, but if he got $14,000 for August, maybe it is.
Yeah. Terry T says not sure about Eric. If he is guilty of anything, it'll come out in the wash with the investigation. Yep.
I know. Wish they'd hurry up and get this investigation over,
I know. It's like, what's
and
taking so long?
and then will we ever find out the truth of the investigation? Or is it gonna be
I think he makes a high
Amy
profile.
and Brian and Patrick all three saying three different things? Who knows?
Is Brian out of the picture or is he still there?
No, he's the one. He's the one that supposedly went to court with them today.
Oh. Oh wow. Okay. So what's the guy's name that has the glasses and he's with all the toys in his room?
Oh, the guy with Layla's toys.
No, the one that he
Uh,
has all the action
oh,
figures.
Dwayne.
Dwayne. I don't like that guy anymore.
Oh no! After watching his pissed off parents,
Yeah, that was vulgar.
yeah, no, I don't like him either.
They all need to step back, let the law handle it all. All I know is 3 people that needed help and care are probably getting it now, hopefully, and prayers to them. 3. Yes, Terry.
Yes, I
Very
agree
good.
with that.
Yeah.
Julie
Oh,
said,
did
"Yeah,
you
they are
see,
better."
Did you see Eric's
out
post? I'm
of
not sure where he put it or if it was earlier a couple, I mean, like earlier in the week that he put it, I'm not sure, but he was saying that now he's conflicted. Like, does he want the family to come back home, or are they better off where they are? Did you hear?
well, you know, I think that's gonna depend on the situation that they have to come home to.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I still don't believe the whole BJ lie about, hitting Timmy in the head with a
Right.
shoe because she was trying to get a dog off of him.
Yeah.
No. I don't believe that for a second.
No. Two lawyers. They have to have a future home and two lawyers. I don't. How come they have to have two lawyers? Dwayne.
Dwayne, that was the guy we don't like anymore.
Okay.
Yeah, he didn't when he was just moderating, I guess to say, for Patrick and Eric and then just Eric. He didn't come off as so much of a male chauvinist pig.
Yeah. I was gonna say another word, but I can't say that word. But yes.
Oh, I could think of quite a few for him. Terry T says Betty, Larry, and BJ can take care of themselves. They have for years and are up in arms because the money tickets are not there now. Exactly, Terry.
Mm-hmm. That's true.
In my career, I saw families do some of the right word to use. Um,
Etiquette. Proper etiquette.
horrendous things to their family members because they wanted to continue getting the check.
Oh.
Yeah, it's family dynamics can be very interesting to say the least.
Is that
Terry,
say carers pensions?
carers pensions?
Mm.
No. What is a carer's pension, Terry T?
Like home health care or something?
Well, no, I'm guessing and I could be way off. That may be in, where did Terry say they were from? Australia? They have some sort of thing that if you're if you're a caregiver taking care of a family member, you get some sort of pension, maybe? I don't know. But no, we don't. I Terry, please explain to us what a carer's pension is. Because I totally just made that up, but
Puppy Puddle says if they are burning copper and people going to prison because Eric snitched them out but blamed it on BJ for reward money, he publicly announced the amount she isn't what? Oh, shoot, it moved away from
she's
me.
not her what? He publicly announced she snit her so safety issues become, oh, that must have been supposed to be become an issue at the home. I'm confused.
Me too.
Hey, Jesus freak.
Hi, Jesus freak.
Okay, wait. Terry T has an explanation here. Here in Australia, a family member can get paid for taking care of a disabled family member. We that's what I was guessing it was.
Yeah.
We do have if the family member is eligible for Medicaid, they can get paid through that way, but it's the family member has to actually become uh join an agency and be a caregiver for an agency, and it has to go through them.
Yeah, like in-home supportive services, right?
Right. So for instance, I don't know, I didn't explain that very well. With me being a retired RN, if I wanted to take care of one of my family members who became disabled, as long as they qualified for Medicaid, I could hire on at certain agencies and a particular agency, and then they would pay me to take care of that family member through the Medicaid. But hi, Terry T. She's up here on
Hey,
screen with
Yeah,
us.
I see. Hi, Terry T.
yeah. Hi.
Welcome.
It is the same here. You've got to like be authorized through. We call it Social Security here.
Mm-hmm.
You've got to be authorized through Social Security and get payments through them to be a family member carer, and you get paid for that.
Now, is that for any family member that needs care,
So
or is
I have FND, which is functional neurology disorder, and chronic nerve disorder. So my daughter lived here with me, and she could have went for it, but she never did because she could just work and take care of me. But
right?
yeah, it's anybody with a disability that is chronic, like I'm not allowed to drive, I can barely cook my own food, all that sort of stuff.
Right, but is there any financial um limitations, like you can only make so much money for your daughter to get paid for that? Oh, I lost her. She threw herself out.
But yes, you have to be able to qualify for Medi-Cal or Medicaid.
Right.
So, so yeah, you could only make so much money to be able to be on that. And then you could get IHSS, because I was told the same thing. I could get someone to come in and help me, but I have to get on Medi-Cal and I have to qualify for it.
So is Medi-Cal California's Medicaid?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I mean, I'd heard that term before, but I never dealing working in California, I never heard.
Yeah, and you can have both, because you can have Social Security insurance and also be on Medi-Cal, and then they call that Medi-Medi.
Right.
And that's even better, because then you really qualify to have in-home supportive services. There she is. She's back.
Welcome back, Terry. So, oh, I can't hear you.
I think you're muted, Terry.
There we go. So here in Australia, you guys have Medicaid. You guys have Medicaid. Here in Australia, we have Medicare,
We have that
which is
too.
But it's so different. I have so many American friends that are so envious. Ours is free. Our Medicare is free.
Mhm.
Like our ambulance service is free. Our everything basically is free if you're like disabled. So it works out a bit different.
Okay.
Well,
Yeah.
if you have both Medicare and Medicaid here, it's everything is pretty darn close to free. It's not free, but it's pennies on the dollar. I mean, your prescriptions are like, $2 each.
Well, that's kind of what I was figuring what was happening with the Whittaker family. I was figuring they had some sort of place where Betty was collecting benefits to take care of Ray, Lorraine, and Timmy.
Well, we all believe, and we've heard it through several sources, that they all do get a check through disability. The three that are disabled, and Betty would just get a regular old SSI check.
But she's been taking care of all of them since her mum passed. So I'd say that I'm assuming, and I think, in my honest opinion, because Betty's never upcoming and forward with anything really, I honestly think Betty is collecting something for those three as well.
Well, if they're on Medicaid, she certainly would. I mean, that benefit would be out there. Now, whether they have the wherewithal to get that, because I know, to get that, she would have to be
Betty's
an
not as silly as
employee.
everyone
She would have to
thinks.
be an employee of one of the agencies that Medicaid approves.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh, see,
Yeah.
that doesn't happen here.
Right. You actually, that's what I was saying. You actually have to be employed, wouldn't be the same. I mean, you'd go to the company and you'd go, I'm going to take care of my mom. I want to set it up that I can get paid through you. And I'm sure it's a pretty fairly automatic thing, as long as, they probably have to do the typical background checks and that kind of stuff and approve you. But as far as like, interviewing and that kind of stuff, I wouldn't think there'd be much of.
See, here it's just Social Security. That's what they call it. You show medical certificate saying that you're caring for disabled family members. You take in the doctor's references and whatever, and then they pay you. Like my doctor actually wrote a thing, and my psychiatrist and everyone else wrote a thing for my daughter to care for me.
Right. Unfortunately, I'm sure they do it the way they do it here because there is too much fraud and abuse in our
Yeah, it's
country.
not hard to prove though that Larry, Ray, and Timmy are disabled. Like that's not hard to prove.
No, but maybe they're requiring more proof that that person's actually caring for them so many hours a day. I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know what you're saying, but like they all
'Cause-
lived in the same house, so I was just assuming that Betty would be getting a carer's something or other for them because they all lived in the same house all these many years, and Betty seems to make dumb on a lot of stuff and isn't dumb on a lot of stuff.
Well, right.
I'm wondering if she's considered disabled as well, though. Because then
But
she
she
would be
wouldn't have
on
been
Social
in her younger
Security.
years.
What was that?
She wouldn't have been in her younger years, Faith.
Right. But now I'm wondering if, like, because like if you're disabled, and getting Social Security disability, you can't say, "Oh, well, I want to get paid for taking care of my sister or somebody," because then that's considered working, right?
Oh, well, true. Although my daughter was, like I said, once again, I'm not sure how it works over there. My
Mhm.
daughter could still work her day job and still get paid a percentage to take care of me.
Right,
Mhm.
because she was caring for you in the evenings and stuff.
Yeah,
And
but
she's
she
able-bodied.
never put in for it.
Yeah, and
But
she's
that's
not
what
on
she was
disability.
able to do. It all just, to be honest, the whole thing, the whole Whittaker thing, from back in Mark's days. Look at what BJ did to him, saying that Larry had passed away. You go back that far, the whole thing's just a con job.
Yes.
The whole thing, Mark gave them a platform. They caught on that they could make money off it and went from there. And they learnt how to play it.
Oh, right. Oh, I no doubt.
I just really believe that between Betty, Larry, and BJ, because obviously Lorraine, Timmy, and Ray didn't, but between those three, they knew how to play social media. And these people just keep giving on Patrick's platform all the time. Anybody that I see review, they all do the same thing.
Funky.
I know. I was trying to. Yeah, I agree. It's it seems just to be one scam on top of another scam on top of another scam.
Yeah.
Sheila, I'm watching on my TV for comments because I can't do comments on my phone while. But Sheila Mulray or something. I don't have my glasses on. Sorry.
I
Morley.
think
She
it's
said
Morley.
you're wrong about. Yeah, she said you're wrong about us, or is that wrong about the US? Hey,
Um, I'm disabled. My
What you
husband
are
cares
saying
for me.
about US is wrong.
yeah. So I don't know whether that's us or the USA.
I think that's the USA. Because
Oh, okay.
yeah. And I think what she's saying up above, she was saying something about you definitely can get paid.
Ellie Mae,
Uh,
you sound really far away. I could barely hear you.
Oh, really?
Hmm.
I can hear Ellie Mae fine.
She sounds really far away to me on my side. And I have my volume all the way up. I can hear you really good, but Ellie Mae seems far.
Is
I'm
this
probably leaning into my phone. That's why.
Oh, okay.
So
am I
I've got
better?
a screen up on my TV. Yeah. Well, I can't say. Faith, is she better?
Am I any better? Am I closer?
Not really.
Oh. Well, I did have my phone laying on my table and I moved it closer. I don't know why I sound distant.
And who is this new guy? Like, oh my gosh, is there not enough already involved?
Apparently not. If they're going to make money, there's more people that are going to join.
Well, okay, I'll join from Australia. Oh my God, it's getting ridiculous.
It is. It is already ridiculous. I can't even keep track anymore.
There's this woman who's getting lawyers and whatever. And then I am so confused about the whole thing. And I think Eric's done the right thing by saying, oh, okay, Thank you for clarifying that. She said the USA. So I am, so like Eric is staying silent because of the investigation, which is the right thing to do.
Right.
By all means.
Patrick is digging himself such a dog poop hole, like an outback toilet. And I think I don't know what you call them there, like a dung hole with, what do you call them?
A shithole.
Well, yeah, shithole. But what do you call the old toilets?
Outhouse.
Outhouse?
Yeah, well, that's what we call them. Yeah, he's digging himself a hole like an old outback outhouse.
Uh-huh. Yes.
And I grew up with an outhouse, so that says it all.
So you've dug them holes.
I literally, where I grew up, we didn't have septic. We didn't have nothing like that. It was literally pour the kerosene and newspaper down and burn that shit out. That's what Patrick needs. He needs to stop.
Yes. I think he
'Cause
doesn't know when to stop. He doesn't know how
he's
to
just
stop.
digging himself. Every time I see something on him, he's just digging himself, digging himself, digging himself.
Mhm.
It'd be the best out pit ever.
Yep.
And was he
Anytime
really
more.
selling all those gifts?
I've never seen what he was selling. Did you see anything? I didn't see
Me
it.
neither. I just heard that he was selling all the gifts that were sent for the Whittakers. He was selling,
Oh,
Yeah, like on
really?
Facebook Marketplace or something.
Are you
or taking
serious?
them back to. We don't have it here. What do you call it there? Walmart for gift cards. We don't have Walmart here, so
Oh my
apparently he was selling stuff back to Walmart to get gift cards.
A
Oh
return,
my
yeah.
God.
If at Walmart, if you return something to Walmart without a receipt, they'll give you a Walmart gift card. They won't give you
Wow.
Oh,
cash back. They give you one of their gift cards.
if you
Hi,
took something
Pam.
back here in Australia without a receipt, they wouldn't give you shit.
Mm.
Excuse my French, but they wouldn't.
Well, yeah, I'm surprised that Walmart does even that because a lot of they lose a lot of money that way because a lot of the things walk out unpaid for or stolen and then they bring them back without a receipt.
Well, we have Kmart. I know you guys don't really have Kmart anymore.
Yeah.
So we have Kmart, but we don't have Target anymore.
I
Oh
miss
wow.
Kmart.
And we have Woolworths and Big W. But if you were to take something back to them, you need your receipts. You can't just take stuff back in a box and say, well, I bought this from here. You
Yeah.
need your receipts to get anything back.
Yeah, and then here they give you a sale price or a depreciated price because who knows, you could have bought that or got that more than
On
30 days
sale.
ago.
Right. But a lot of places like Walmart, I know they've been able to. I rarely return things. I mean, it's just not something I do. I'll give it to somebody else first. But on a rare occasion, I did have to return something. I don't remember what it was. But and I didn't have the receipt, but I knew what credit card I had bought it on, and they were able to look it up, my receipt up by my
Yeah,
credit
that's a bit
card.
different to show the
Right.
purchase. Yeah, I've
Yeah.
done that here in Australia.
Right.
But you
So
just,
basically,
if
they were
you've
able to
just done
find
it
my
on like
receipt.
cash or whatever,
Right.
you can't do that here.
Yeah, there must be a lot of theft.
Here in Australia, there used to be a lot of theft because
Mhm.
people were doing basically what Patrick's doing. And I know of people that bought microwaves or whatever, and then went back in with the receipt and said, "Oh, I bought this good, and I never got it."
Well, here
And
nowadays they lock everything up. Is that happening where you guys live?
no, only with paint, and because we have a lot of paint sniffers in Australia. So they do that with paint and deodorant.
Wow.
We're not allowed. Australia has such strict rules. We're not allowed to even buy a knife without ID.
Wow.
Like a simple kitchen knife from like going grocery shopping and you buy those self-sharpening blade knives.
Yeah.
We can't even buy them without ID.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. Like Australia has such strict rules. It's not just our gun laws, it's everything.
Wow.
Like people go on about our gun laws, but it is literally everything. You cannot just buy like steak knives. You've got to have ID to purchase steak knives. If you go to your local butcher shop and you like their knife selection and they have a selection for sale, you have to show ID for that.
Wow.
Like we have a fishing trawler, a prawn trawler. Like personally, that's what we have. That's our business. We're a prawn trawler. If we want to buy filleting knives or any sort of knife for our boat, we have to show ID.
Jeez.
Well, that is so
Yeah,
crazy.
we have like full on strict rules here.
So
Over
do
here.
y'all? So is it like in prison over there then, where people just make their own shanks and you file your own knife down and?
Who told you Brisbane does that?
Who in prison does that?
Yeah, who in Brisbane does that? My daughter lives in Brisbane. One of my daughters
No,
actually lives in Brisbane.
no.
Oh, in
Prison,
prison?
jail,
Oh
prison.
God, God, I thought you meant in Brisbane, our capital of Queensland. No, I have no idea. They don't do a lot of documentaries on Queensland prisons or Australian prisons, to be honest.
No, I just meant I could see it, all of Australia turning into basically making your own knives then, like they do in prison. Is what I was
Baseball bat.
saying. If you gotta have ID
I
to get a
literally
steak knife.
had an alloyed baseball bat. So here's the thing. I had my daughter was only maybe 15 at the time, and I had my niece living with me. She was 16. We were putting her through. She was 14. We were putting her through high school here in Townsville, where I live in North
Uh-huh.
Queensland. And someone tried like opening our front door, like literally. We had a baby Rottweiler at the time, bless her, because she's passed on now. So
Aw.
she was going off at the side gate. I was home alone with the two teenagers. My husband was out at sea. I've walked out the front of the house because, like, you could see the door handle jiggling. Someone was literally trying to get in.
Oh my God.
So I walked out the front. The police are coming down the road because apparently they had reports before I walked out the front. And they said, "What are you doing?" And I was like, "I'm out here checking. Someone just tried to get in my front door." And they said, "Why?" And I was like, "Well, I've got two teenage girls inside that I'm going to protect. So I don't give a shit." And they
Wait,
said, "Well,
they
but why are
asked
you
you.
out here with a baseball bat?" And I'm like, "Well, I just said I have two teenagers inside. My baby Roddy is going off at the side gate." And they said, "This is literally what the police said to me. Let your baby Roddy have Adam because we can put your dog down, but we can't put you down. We'd
Oh
have to
my
take you to
goodness.
jail." And I looked at him and said, "My dog is a part of my family. Take me to jail."
Right.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
That is
Oh heck
Australian
yeah.
law.
You ain't putting my dog down. You're putting me down long before you put my dog down.
I said to him, I literally said to the police officers, take me before a judge because is he really going to convict me when I have two teenagers inside, two teenage girls inside? Someone is trying to get into my house. I am literally standing in my own yard. And you really want me to let my puppy have...
Your puppy.
Well, she was like a year
on
old.
the phone. You were talking to them on the phone?
No, I was talking to them in person. Like, this is face-to-face conversation.
And they're telling you all that instead of looking for the person?
Yeah, no, yes. And you know, worried about me with my baseball bat. We'll have to take you to jail.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, well,
See, what you should have just said is that you were going out for some night ball. You know, you were going down the street to play some baseball.
that is not the first time I brought out my baseball bat. And I swear to God, it's always the same thing. Hey, Jenny, but it's always the same thing. It's here in Australia. A friend of ours, when our children were 10, when our girls were 10 years of age, someone broke into his home. Well, two people broke into his home while him, his wife, and our 10-year-old daughters were asleep in the home, got up to protect them because there was home invaders. They sued him, even though he got a broken leg. They sued him because he got his hands on one of the perpetrators, and the perpetrator ended up with a skull fracture.
Oh, my goodness.
And the perpetrator had a right to sue him for medical bills.
Oh, brother.
So we have some laws that are good, some laws that are just absolute shite.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's crazy.
So you literally cannot protect yourself in your own home in Australia because you can get sued and you can get arrested. Well, our friend got arrested as well. And then there was a big thing. And then we have another friend who owns a business. Someone came into his business. His dad was in his 80s. This person attacked his 80-odd-year-old dad. And then it went to Supreme Court here. He spent 6 months in jail, had to sell all his stuff to get to the point where he had to go to Supreme Court.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah, it's just ridiculous. Like, if that was America, it'd be a whole different story.
Well, that depends on the state. And
Oh, really?
That's exactly why I will never live in a state that's not a stand your ground state.
Oh, you need to be able to stand your ground. You need to be able to protect your own home. I don't care where you are, where you live, what country you're in. You need that. And as for, like, back to the Whittakers, like, I heard something the other day where Betty and BJ were talking and saying someone's put a camera or a microphone in their home. Like, how is that possible?
Well, we don't think anybody actually did. We think that's just BJ's paranoia.
Oh, okay, yeah.
We believe the drone thing because that's true.
Oh, the drone thing's true, yeah.
Yeah. But they didn't actually find a camera, right? They just think there was a camera.
Well,
right.
I believe Betty told Patrick when the court date was.
Yes.
Because Betty's loose of mouth because of what she told Eric.
Yeah. Why were they lying about that? Just they didn't want that thing to go through for BJ?
That's my guess.
Yeah, me too. Like, she said on camera with Eric that BJ did all this stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Betty's loose of mouth. Yeah. So I'd say she told Patrick when the court dates were. And then, because she raises, if Betty wants to deny something, she goes really high pitch.
Right.
She goes, I don't know.
Yeah.
Right, to the point you can't even understand what she's saying.
Yeah, and the rest of the time she talks normal. And then when she was on that recording about the whole family and someone recording, she's like, I don't know how Patrick got the court date. Sorry,
Right.
babies, Mum didn't mean it. My dogs are upset because I changed my voice.
My dog used to do that too.
No, babies. No, babies. And mine are only puppies, so
Oh.
I got
What
a
kind?
6-month-old. They're
kind?
they're Datched hounds.
Latchard?
Oh, dash hounds.
I was gonna say, are
Dasher
they
hound.
weenie dogs?
Yeah,
Oh my
yeah.
goodness. How many do you have?
I've got 2 now. I've got one was born in January and one was born in March.
Oh my
So I have 2, a
goodness.
little boy and a little girl.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
what I lost. I lost my 16-year-old dash hound.
Oh, really? Yeah. Do you know their name means beaver hunter?
Yeah, badger.
No.
Badger. That's it. Badger hunter.
Yeah, badger. That's what they are, badger hunters. Yep.
They're from Germany.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh,
I
I,
want one so bad, but they're so expensive now.
oh my gosh. Yes. Yes.
Wow.
But we've only ever owned Roddies and big dogs. This is the first time my husband and I have ever owned small puppies.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my God. They're just like having babies. They sleep in
Yes.
my bed.
Yes.
They have a porta cot when they're tired and they don't want to go into the bedroom. They sleep in their porta cot, like when my grandkids had a porta cot.
Mhm.
Right.
They sleep in my grandkids' porta cot with their blankies and stuff. They're ridiculous. They are just like having literal babies.
Yes. They burrow under the blankets
Oh my gosh.
no matter what the
Yes.
temperature is.
They love the air conditioning here in North Queensland.
Really?
Well, it's really hot here. We have humid, hot temperatures.
Yeah.
Today was the first time I filled up that because I've got the I don't know whether you have them there. The Shell puppy baby pools.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They're plastic. So
Yes.
my 2 have 3 of those. They have one as a sand pit. And well, up until recently, they had 2 as just jump up and lay on. And now they've got one as a jump up, one as a sand pit, and one as a baby pool.
Oh. Be careful
So-
with their jumping. Their backs.
No, because they're only those little tiny. They
Short
have
ones.
steps inside for the couches and for my bed and everything.
Oh,
They have,
good.
they have steps everywhere.
Oh.
But out on the puppy pools because they're so low to the ground.
Yeah,
They
that's
just
really more of a step over.
Yeah, they absolutely.
Everyone tries to get me to get another dog, but I will not go any other breed anymore once I had my dash hound. I was like, no, I just can't do it.
Well, we had Roddies and we've had Staffies and just big dogs. And this is the first time ever we've had little dogs. And my husband always looks at me and goes, who would have ever thought? And I never let dogs inside my house ever.
Aw.
Now
These
they're in your
guys,
bed.
these guys have
Yep.
full run.
Yep. Yep.
They got Luna
They
and Buddy.
melt your heart.
Oh,
We missed
totally.
something in the chat, and I don't know what was
Oh, did
going
we?
on. But Jesus Freak said, Fire in the hole. And
Oh,
I
that
don't
was
know
the
what
whole
that was
toilet
about.
I
thing.
think that's to do with Dunny.
With the who?
Oh,
When
sorry.
she was
The
talking about Patrick.
Dunny here is toilet. When we were talking about the outhouse.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah. Oh, fire in the
Yeah,
hole. Why they talking about burning
so
shit?
so
Okay.
we call it we call it dunny here in Australia. It's a dunny.
Oh.
Oh,
Yeah. You done your business. It's a dunny.
Oh.
that's funny.
I got it.
Oh my
Fire in
goodness.
the wall. Yeah, it's a dunny. So now you all know in America if someone in the chat from Australia says dunny, and they're talking about the toilet.
Oh my goodness. That's funny. What was Redbird saying? BJ, she's questioning BJ about what? Redbird? Not sure what we were talking about.
Yeah. No, I see the BJ question mark
Mm-hmm.
with the thank you. BJ is just all over it. She knows because they went through with Mark.
Oh, BJ is just a question mark herself.
She needs to just go somewhere else.
But she knows how to play it because of what happened with Mark. Like everyone knows
Mhm.
about her ringing and saying that Larry had died, and
All right, calling Mark crying that she
yeah,
didn't know what
if
to
you're not
do.
if you're not a true Whittaker follower, you don't know about that. But
Right.
if you're a Whittaker follower, you know about that one.
I'm
Yeah.
surprised. Well, maybe Eric didn't know, and that's why he would, fall for her, ask
No,
her for money
no,
constantly.
because Eric knew about Mark's channel. He knew about that.
I
Right.
wonder why he was falling for BJ then, her asking for money constantly.
That's why he was weary of her. That's why he just said no, because he knew about the Mark thing.
Yeah.
That's
Right,
why
and
Eric
that's
said no to her.
right, and that's why he wanted to set up a trust fund and have somebody, a third party, governing over the trust fund to make sure it was going towards the
Like,
care of the Whitakers and not
yeah.
BJ's habits.
Like well, I'm not even 100% sure. Like, okay, I'm maybe 80% sure that Eric's on the front.
What does that mean?
I'm not going to be 100% behind Eric until the investigation's done.
Oh, yeah.
And yeah, so I believe 80% of what Eric has said. I believe nothing of what Patrick has said. Absolutely
Yeah.
nothing.
I can agree
Yeah.
with you on those numbers. I'd be good
Yeah,
with those
because Eric's
numbers.
been caught now in a lot of lies now.
Patrick.
No, Eric, I used to believe Eric 100,
So
but
where is Eric being caught out on lies? I must have missed something.
well, for one, when he was saying that he had washed his hands of all the money, that he had no money of the Whitakers,
Oh,
that he put the last of
he was
it.
trying. He just said he was trying to give it over to the
That was current, but before,
Oh,
when
okay, yeah.
like the day he left.
Oh, yeah, the day he left. Yeah,
Yeah.
no, yeah. I remember now. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So,
Okay.
and
But
then
I'm
Yeah.
everyone
saying
started asking about the money. Then he said, "Oh, well, I've been trying, to give it
well,
here and give it there."
I think I got the impression on that day he was leaving, and when he said that was more going forward. I don't want to get any more because it wasn't because I thought even before that he had said that he had like around $5,000 that he wanted to put into a trust and was
I think
working
it was a
on.
little bit more than 5, actually.
Yeah, well, and I don't remember the exact numbers. I
And then
just remember.
he gave Patrick 5 and told him to spend it on his house because I don't even know. I can't even remember why he told Patrick
Because
he was
Patrick's
giving him
house
an
has
out
no
or something.
walls.
Well, Patrick
Yeah, but he
was
was
supposed to
giving
pay
him
back
out
some
because he
money.
owed money.
Patrick was supposed to pay back some of that. And so when Eric was saying, he gave Betty some money and then he gave Patrick some money and then he put the rest on like a gift card or something. And then he said that he gave that to Betty.
Yeah,
Oh, I do remember that.
Yeah. And
yeah.
then he said, so I have zero money of theirs, none. And he put his hands up like gesturing none. This was when he was on his way out of town. He was in the truck and his friend was driving.
But since then, he made more money.
Right. Then he probably got paid again.
Yeah,
But
because
then
that was halfway through the month, wasn't it?
I don't know, but he said that he ended up holding on to the money because he was going to try to put it in a trust and he was trying to give it to somebody that would take it, that he could trust, basically like a lawyer or somebody. So
Right, but
he
was
said that
I do
that
believe he's legally doing that. I have, because he wouldn't come out. I don't think Eric's that stupid. I don't think Eric's a hillbilly. No offense to anybody, but
no, I don't.
I honestly think he has records.
who? Patrick?
Eric.
Eric? Oh,
I
Yeah,
think
he
Patrick's.
wrote everything down. They showed
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, I think he's
yeah.
got everything. I think he's got, and like he hasn't shown us any proof of what happened at the condo or whatever. But for him to outrightly publicly state that, oh, I got a feeling it's true.
Right. And he does say he has proof. And I could see.
I could see him handing it off to the law.
Right. And not putting it on the, out to the public.
He's not putting it on social media. He's handing everything over to the investigation.
Right.
Yes.
Whereas Patrick just keeps digging his shithole.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
Patrick just
Because-
does not care. I'm telling you, he's like, he doesn't care about the law. He doesn't care about the investigation
See,
or anything. That's
Eric's had the father, the dad podcast for how many years?
7 years.
So he knows how social media works.
Mm-hmm.
He knows legally what he can and can't do.
Right.
So I'd say he's done his thing within the legal bounds of the US law. And I think Patrick's just keeps digging himself a shithole.
Right. Well, and Eric's done fundraisers and GoFundMe's and stuff for people.
Yeah,
in the past.
he does. Yes, that's what I'm saying.
Right.
Like he knows his legal boundaries.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But I don't think Patrick knows his legal boundaries on social media.
Well, and like Walking by Faith said earlier, we don't think he cares what the law says either.
Well, I'm telling America as an Australian citizen, please do not give any more money to Patrick or anything towards the Whittakers, no matter who kicks off a channel.
Right.
Right.
They're all
Please,
scammers.
America. Please.
Yeah. If they don't know by now, then something's wrong with them. If they're still going to try to give money to anybody who's asking.
You all are struggling no matter what. Like here in Australia, we're all struggling. I never gave a dime. I'll admit that. I won't give a dime.
Yeah. Me neither.
My views are enough on the Whittaker channel, the official Whittaker channel that I watched.
Right.
So my views gave revenues. Please, America, your views, give them money. Do
Right.
not donate Do not send anything. Timmy's not going to get anything. Larry's not going to get anything. Lorraine's not going to get anything. Betty's not going to get anything. Well, I don't want Larry to get anything anyway.
No.
But hey, America, wake up. You all are in a recession.
Right.
No one's got that dollars to spare.
Exactly.
Even your dog agrees.
That's right.
I
They
recognize
carry your
that.
own backyard, and they're in my backyard, and that's a big backyard.
Oh.
I have, I'm pretty well off in standards to others. I have a pool and a 4-bedroom home. Well, it's basically a 3-bedroom home because my husband uses 1 bedroom as an office. Big backyard. People, listen. I literally, if I wanted to give money, I would have.
Yeah.
But the views are enough. If you're going to watch their channels, they get money from those views.
Right.
So please stop donating money to this because it's not going to the family at all.
Nope, it's not.
And that's the thing that shits me off. People are still giving money for something that is not even going to them.
Right.
All right, that's my piece. People need to stop. I'm
Yeah,
going to get off
even
here.
if they're asking for money for lawyers, don't fall for it.
No, don't, because there's been enough money donated to get lawyers to pay for Betty to have lawyers. Stop. Just stop. Because the more people donate, the more this is going to go on and on and on.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. Well, it's going to go on anyway. It just with the views.
It infuriates me, though, that who has that money to spare these days?
Not me.
We've had breakdown after breakdown after breakdown the last few months with our boat. I don't have that money to spare, but I know that they're getting money from my views.
Right.
So just stop.
No, I feel the same way with you that my views are enough. More than enough
Yeah,
anymore.
it is. It's just enough. Like, I don't watch Patrick because I don't want to give him money.
Right. I don't
I
watch.
don't watch his Facebook. I'm not even a part of his Facebook. I haven't joined his Facebook, nothing, because I don't want to give him any revenue at all.
I'm with you there.
And people need to realize that if they watch his Facebook channel, he's getting revenue. He's already stated on that channel that that's all his revenue, even though it's the Whittaker platform.
Yeah, you don't even
Right.
need to watch his channel. You can watch everybody else's channel. And
Yeah, well, that's what I do. I don't watch anything. I don't even watch Eric on Facebook. I don't watch.
either.
yeah, I don't think
Yeah,
they're-
I don't watch either one of them on any platform whatsoever.
Yeah.
I get my news from here or the Cajun channel. That's it, really. Here or the Cajun channel. But I'm not giving Eric or Patrick any platform, any money, nothing. Because I know if I view their platforms, that money goes to them. That's not going to the Whittakers. Because now, like Eric's platform now is not about the Whittakers. He is not posting about the Whittakers. That's him, his face, and what he's saying. So whatever he makes off posting is now his. Because he's not actually posting videos about the actual Whittakers. Do you know what I mean?
Right.
And then you got Patrick, who is still posting the Whittakers and talking about the Whittakers no
All the
matter what, all the time. So that money should be contributed towards the Whittakers. And I know it's not going there at all. So people need to stop viewing these people.
Yeah, I don't watch any of them directly either. The stuff I see about them is things other YouTubers have rebroadcasted.
I've actually disliked a few YouTubers that have never ever gotten involved. True crime people that have all of a sudden decided to jump on the Whittaker bandwagon, and I've
Right.
put thumbs down because you're supposed to be true crime, and now you want to jump on the Whittaker bandwagon. No, I've subscribed to you because you are a true crime channel.
Right.
And now the Whittakers are the hot news because of everything that's going on, and you want to jump on that bandwagon. No, don't do it. It makes me sick. You're exploiting people that don't need exploiting any more than what they have been. This is different. This is so different. This is a pure like, let's have a breakdown of it all. This is different. It's not true crime. There's no genuine, what is it? There's no community. It's all in. It's whatever.
Right.
Yeah, it's a topic. It's a topic show. Funky Town Uncut is let's see what's going on in the real world on YouTube, and let's break it down.
Right.
Whereas true crime is like children missing, murder cases, all that.
Right.
And then all suddenly they're like on the Whittakers. And I'm like, you freaking no. Shut your shit up. You're going to make some money off the Whittakers because they're the up and coming topic on every other channel.
Yeah, really.
And
It seems like a new channel pops up every day.
but, like I can name two off the top of my head that do it, but I won't because I'm not going to give them advertisement that did it. And I'm like, you're missing children. And now you're on the Whittakers. The Whittakers aren't missing children. And that's their whole history. Their whole history was missing kids.
Right.
And they did it. And I was like, oh, you people need to get shit-faced.
So, hey, speaking of missing children, has anybody heard anything lately on the Emmanuel Haro case?
No. I've been watching, seriously, because that's what I watch for. No.
I looked the other day to see if I could find, and it didn't seem like there was
We just had a
anything.
little boy here in South Australia went missing out on a property, like in the middle of fucking fucking nowhere. Sorry, my French, but that's what it is here in the middle of the desert. And they just found him.
And they just found him?
Dead.
What was that?
Yeah.
A
Was
child?
The little 4-year-old, yeah. He'd been dead. All the searchers gave up. Yeah, they just
what?
found him. He had wandered off from the homestead. Like the property is in the middle of our desert. Like seriously, we have so much desert here. I grew up in the desert.
Oh, wow.
So there
I grew
wasn't
up
any
in the Simpson Desert.
no foul play was suspected. He just
Oh
wandered off.
God, no! He just wandered off. The little boy just wandered off,
Oh, that's
crawled up under a bit of something, and just laid down. And
oh,
they've
those
just,
poor parents. Can you
I
imagine?
know, right? Heartbreaking. Heartbreak. There was, and that pisses me too. There's none of that. I don't have a YouTube channel, but there was none of that on that little missing boy, you know? And it was just so heartbreaking
That's so
because
sad.
I've been following it on our local stuff. But you don't see YouTubers getting all up in arms about it. I'm just a viewer, you know?
Yeah, because it's
No,
not going to go that long and that far, and they're not going to have a story to tell for a while. And they're not going to
yeah,
get.
well, even if they did, it would be foul play, foul play, foul play.
Right. If there's yeah.
I get sick of hearing that too on the missing kids stuff. Like it's always, oh, well, let's play the ugly and let's make out what we think is truth.
Right.
There's not many that don't do that.
That's
The
not,
only reason I follow them though is to see if the children get found.
Right.
well, they
It's
haven't
like
even Emmanuel, right?
Emmanuel.
The little boy that the father
Yeah,
killed.
there's absolutely, well, we don't even know if that happened. There's nothing on Emmanuel.
I know they arrested both parents, and they had like proof in the house and talks from the mother-in-law or something, but they don't
The
have.
last I heard, they were let out of jail because I've stopped watching all the shit on the crime channels because it's just so, I don't know, up and down and all over the place. So I've stopped watching all that.
The true
Um,
crime isn't so true anymore.
yeah. Yeah, it's just like the missing American, the Canadian two Canadian kids. I still watch to see if they get found. I get on, see if they've been found, and then I get off. You know what I mean? Like I check, see if they've been found, get off, because I couldn't be bothered following all their
Garbage.
innuendos.
Right.
Yeah, and that's what I've been doing with Emmanuel. No, I don't go to the races at all, Jenny. Just so she knows, and I'm thinking she's talking horse races.
I was wondering when I saw that what kind of races she was. I figured she was
I'm
talking to you.
thinking because horse races here in Australia are big.
Oh.
It's big here. We have a huge in November. We have the Melbourne Cup, which is massive. Even horses from the king now come over to Australia.
Wow.
So I'm gathering that's what she means. I'm gathering that's the sort of races she means.
Is she the one who said she was a fallow Aussie?
Yeah. Yeah, I knew she was a fellow Aussie. I seen that.
Yeah.
Oh, sweet
And
dreams,
I
Redbird.
responded to it. But when she said, "Do you go to the races?" I'm like, "Oh, horse races!" Straight away in my head. She said, "Sure do." Horse races. See, I knew Aussies all follow. No, I don't follow races. when my dad was alive, when my biological father was alive, I used to because he'd want me to go and put on bets for him because that's a big Australian deal. But yeah, no, I personally do not follow the horse races. I have a cousin that has horse races. Jenny may be a cousin of mine because I have a cousin named Jenny. And that's probably maybe that's why she's asking. But I have a cousin named Joanne that has horses racing in all the different places. But yeah, no, I personally do not gamble on the horses. When my daughter was little, it was freaky. Yeah, there is one huge race in Townsville. That's where I am. And how do you know that, Jenny? We have huge races here each year. Caulfield Cup. We have a Ladies' Day here in Townsville. We have the Melbourne Cup Australia-wide. Caulfield Cup's Australia-wide. I can't even name the others because I'm not a gambler. But yeah, I think it's the Ladies' Day that's huge here in Townsville. I'm not 100% sure on that though. I know my son went once. He got all dressed up in a suit and everything, and I was like, oh, hell damn. My son's looking to hook up. That's the only, because he didn't follow the horses either. And I was like, hell damn, he's looking to hook up. Why you all dressed up like that, son? Single and ready to mingle. And I know my eldest daughter, Shauna, my second eldest daughter, Shauna, who is actually my stepdaughter, her stepdad has horses that he used to race here in Townsville. And she used to go to the races all the time. But I have no idea about any of it. Because, yeah, like I said, I'm not a horse follower.
Yeah, I'd be the type to feel sorry for the horses and I wouldn't go.
We had a horse track not too far from us that we would go to occasionally. And when I say occasionally, it wasn't even once a year, it was, oh, let's go to the races. Fairmount Park. And it was fun, but we'd always, we didn't know what we were doing. I usually bet on whatever horse I saw take a dump right before he raced, figuring he would be faster.
I wouldn't know anything about those. How to
That's my thing, right? I used to go to the races with my dad to take him there, and I'd fall asleep in the stands.
Oh my goodness.
Because I was so bored. The whole thing just bored me. There's it's like watching, I don't know, it's like watching paint dry to me.
Yeah.
Right.
Like, I'll sit outside and watch my grass get greener.
Watch it grow.
Well, it's definitely
I just
more
don't get it.
exciting if you have money on it.
No, I've tried that.
And it still was boring.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I used to try that. And then when my daughter was little, we'd watch it on, I think we've got a race channel here on Foxtel or somewhere. I can't even remember because it was back in the day and my daughter's nearly 30. We used to give her the newspaper because we have a newspaper and they'd have a race column in on Saturdays. I don't know if they still do that. when she was really tiny, and we'd just get her to point to something.
What did you
And
bet on?
yeah, like she was only like one at a time or something,
Aw.
and she would just like pick a number. And then my ex would pick the number she'd pick, and then he'd win money.
Wow.
But yeah, I've never been big on it. Even the Melbourne Cup here in Australia, I don't bet on that. The Melbourne Cup to me is like, oh, what do you guys have big? Like a big betting thing. Yeah, football. Yeah, your football. What is it?
Yeah, NFL football.
Yeah, like when you have your end of season football and everyone's betting really big.
Yeah,
Right.
it's probably illegal, but yeah, I know what you're talking about.
You know,
It
your
depends on the
Super Bowl.
state.
Super Bowl.
Super Bowl.
Yeah, your Super Bowl.
Yeah.
That's what the Melbourne Cup's like here in Australia.
Oh, so
Okay.
everybody bets on the Melbourne Cup, whether you follow racing or not, except for you.
Yeah, that's what the Melbourne Cup's like. Like, if you don't like, I've had a friend that would go, take me to a pub so I can bet. And I'm like, do you even follow the races? She's like, no, I just want to bet. So we've gone to a bar, because you just call them bar over there. We call them pubs here. So I've taken her to a pub. We've walked up to a regular customer that I used to know where I used to work. And I said, oh, I know that guy. And she was like, oh, do you? So she's walked up to him and said, what should I bet? Because she didn't follow the horses either.
But she wanted to bet.
But she wanted to bet because it was Melbourne Cup.
Yeah.
That's
Women,
hilarious.
women don't even go to the horse track here in Australia for Melbourne Cup. They get all fancied up and just go to wherever
Yeah.
Sounds like
and
the
do whatever.
Kentucky Derby here.
Yeah,
Everybody
yeah.
gets all
Oh well,
dressed up.
yeah. Kentucky Derby. Yeah, yeah. I knew you had one over there. I knew
Yeah.
you had a race day. Yeah, your Kentucky Derby. It's like that, and all the women, no matter what town, they get their little head things on and their fancy dress going on, and they go to the races, make a fool out of themselves, get drunk, and trip over everything.
In their
Oh
fancy
my!
clothes.
In their fancy clothes. Where I come from out west, we have a cup day. It's not really a cup day, it's just a day, a big race day. I did that when I was 17. Never, ever again. I went and put the fancy costume on, was stuck in this friggin' dress all day long, had this fancy hat on, and I'm like, oh my God, this is killing me.
Right?
Yeah.
Where's
I was
my tennis shoes
17.
and jeans?
I was 17. I was like, oh my Lord. Oh my Lord, this is gonna kill me. I can't breathe. This costume, and I look good. I'm telling you, I look good. But out west, only the station owners' wives get like cup of it, because here you get a prize for best dressed.
Oh, really?
Like, yeah, you get up there and they give you like this money and shit and everything for being best dressed for the day, and the ladies. No one had a hat on like mine. No one had this tight fitting friggin' dress on like mine. Heels like mine. I'm walking around in dead red dust like an idiot. And some cocky's wife got it. I can't even remember who. I'm like, damn, I kill myself for nothing in this heat, because where I come from, it's like 40 something degrees in the middle of spring.
Oh my goodness.
No. And then I went for Battle of the Ball. So after the races, you had Battle of the Ball.
Oh wow, you
So
went all.
then yeah, I went all in. So then another costume. Went for Battle of the Ball. Big old dress on that I hated because I'm just everyday get up girl. No good. Lost that too. And I'm like, are you fucking serious? Are you serious? This shit's going to the money. Oh yeah, no, never again. After
Yeah.
that, that was trauma, and I've never done it since. I was 17, and I've never done it since. Jenny says there's one huge one in Townsville each year. Yeah, I don't know the name of it, Jenny. Sorry, I'm just not a race girl. I know there's the Caulfield Cup and the Women's Day. I don't know the rest. I'm just not a race girl. But hey.
Is it the same when I'll just say someone says I'm going to the racetrack and they just go and bet? Is that the same as like you're talking about like the cup? Like was that like the Stanley Cup and all that? Because the reason why I'm
Yeah,
asking.
it's the same deal. It's like horses racing around in circles.
Okay, because the reason why
It's
I'm
no
asking.
different from anywhere else. It's just horses racing around a track until they hit the end mark.
And do
And
they
Yeah.
who
do
comes
the,
first with jockeys on board, you know?
and do they do like trifectas and things like that, I
Yeah,
guess?
yes,
Okay.
same
So it's
deal.
exactly the same. Okay.
Same deal. Yeah, exactly the same. Because I knew the one that you said before. What was the
The
one you said before?
the Kentucky Derby.
Yeah, because my dad used to bet on the Kentucky
Kentucky
Derby. Yeah,
Derby.
because
Yeah.
you can bet on American horse races here in Australia.
Oh wow.
Yeah, if you're early enough, but because I remember my dad betting on the Kentucky Derby on his betting app. I don't know what it was called because my sister used to really do all that with his betting apps. But yeah, I remember him betting on that because sometimes the Kentucky Derby would have Australian horses in it.
Right. Yeah,
Yeah.
horses would come from all
Yeah. So
kinds of.
your Kentucky Derby is equal to our Melbourne Cup.
I think I've heard of the Melbourne Cup. Probably sometime when I was watching the Kentucky Derby, they probably mentioned it.
Yeah. Because when's your Kentucky Derby? It's earlier than November.
I couldn't tell you.
I'm pretty sure it's earlier than November because I know Kentucky's come over here for the Melbourne Cup to race, and the same as there's horses in England that come over here, and yeah, well, what was the Queen, but now the King's horses will come over here for this year on the 7th of November. It's always the 7th of November every year.
Oh wow. Well, we never
Yeah.
used to have anything fancy over here in Los Angeles, California, and in Santa Ana. They used to have horse races, and my dad was one of those people that they don't have money to race, but they're gonna go bet their last dollars
Mhm.
horse races.
Well, yeah, you can make $2 bets. Come on.
Yeah, but
You can only what? Make what?
a
Well,
few
You can only make
dollars.
what?
back when I went, I don't know if it's still this because this was, I don't know, last time I was at the horse races was probably 30 years ago. But you can make, $2 bets.
Yeah.
Oh, you can spend your heart out.
Or, right, you could spend as much or as little as you wanted.
Oh, ever since I was a little girl, my biological father would spend hundreds of dollars on horse races, on one race.
Wow.
Yeah,
I
see,
bet
I'm just,
actually the day before he died, he asked us to put money. He asked us to put $50 on a horse We literally went. My sister and I went to the TAB, asked for the horse he wanted, and they're like, "No, that horse isn't running." So
Oh,
we couldn't put a bet on for him because
Oh,
he must have just got the horse wrong. But we couldn't put his $50 on the horse that he wanted. But yeah, no. Up until the day before he died, yeah, he wanted us to put money on a horse, $50.
yeah.
wow.
Looks like Jesus
Yeah,
Freak's
no.
going to bed. Sweet dreams, Jesus Freak.
I think Redbird too. Did you guys say goodnight to Redbird?
I did. I don't know if I was
No,
I'm
heard,
just,
but
I'm just
it's
seeing.
only here in Queensland. It's only 250, but in um, I think it's ACT because that's where our youngest daughter lives, and Melbourne, which is I can't even remember what her is.
Oh, and you're
hers
the
is
next day also, right? Are you on Thursday?
they're an hour ahead of us.
right. But when you said it's 2 o'clock there, it's like 2 o'clock in the afternoon, right?
2:50 in the afternoon.
Yeah,
And on
right.
Yeah,
Friday?
so in the other states though, it's now 3:50 in the afternoon because they're now on daylight savings.
But what day are you on? Friday?
Uh yeah, I think so.
Because we're
I don't
Thursday.
actually have a calendar. Let me check, guys.
I think today's Thursday, right, Ellie Mae?
Use a Thursday,
No, today
right?
is Wednesday.
Yes.
We're after it's one. It's still Wednesday here. It's
No,
It's
it's
Wednesday
Wednesday.
Thursday.
here
It's
for
Thursday because
another
yesterday I had
7
my
minutes.
appointment.
Hang on, let me check. I don't have a calendar in my house, guys. I'm sorry.
It's Wednesday because I babysat today. It has to be Wednesday. Here, I'm gonna
Well,
pull
I
up my
thought you
calendar.
switched shifts.
Wednesday. Yes, it's Wednesday, October 8th.
Oh my goodness.
Did you miss your doctor's appointment? No.
No, I went to
You
my doctor's
went.
appointment and I thought it was on a Wednesday.
Well, today is Wednesday. You mean you thought it was on Thursday?
No, I went yesterday to my appointment.
Oh, well, it was Tuesday. You went on Tuesday.
Oh my goodness. Is today Wednesday or Thursday, AJ? Today Wednesday or Thursday? Yep, it's Wednesday, he said.
I
Oh my
checked. My
goodness.
phone wasn't gonna lie to me. I looked at the calendar.
Oh, I couldn't look back or I keep throwing myself out.
I can do a few things occasionally without losing it.
My problem is I keep arrowing back, and then it kicks me out.
Oh, yeah, no, I just swipe and then hit go
Yeah,
back.
no, today's Thursday, guys. I just went and checked.
So Thursday afternoon there.
Yeah, Thursday
Okay.
afternoon. Yeah. So we'll be Friday before you guys anyway.
Yes.
Well, we
So
declared it
what
was
day is
only
it there?
Wednesday here.
It's Wednesday there, hey?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. See, all you had to do was tell me it was Wednesday and I could have told you it was Thursday.
But we can figure it out.
Well, the problem is we were confused on what day it was here. So.
Yeah.
I promise I cannot give you the lotto numbers.
Aw.
Everyone always asks me that when they say, "Oh, you're an Aussie. Give us the lotto numbers."
Yeah.
I
We've asked
promise I
somebody that
cannot.
before.
I cannot give you the lotto numbers. Sorry, guys. I hate to disappoint.
Doesn't quite work that way, does it?
No, it doesn't. Does it?
I've tried to look up who won the Super Bowl or who won some football game by looking at other countries.
Australia.
Yeah.
Australia would be your best network, but yeah, no, you're not going to get it because it is actually the same time span, but just
Right.
different time spans. Yeah,
It's
yeah.
the
So
same
if I want to
time.
watch your Super Bowl, I got to stay up all night long, which I don't do. And it was just like friends of mine in the US. I'm a part of a group, um, that reviews a drug alcoholic thing that isn't really a review of that. So I'm part of someone that reviews that. And they were asking me, because you remember earlier on the year, you've had NRL in Vegas.
Had who?
Like our football was in Vegas.
Oh.
Yeah, so they asked me for tips because it was our football teams. I gave them all my tips, and all my tips won.
Oh,
Because
really?
they were our football teams.
Wow.
Yeah. So they bet
Nice.
on the football teams I gave them.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. So the it's Pro V. He reviews a channel that's um oh hang on, I'll check. It's Pro V. I gotta check the channel properly too. It's there. It's Pro V Belly of the Beast. And he reviews this so-called drug channel because like I've got a niece that's a druggo, so I watch this shit. So he reviews this Real Right and Uncut channel,
Hmm.
and he does such a good job of it, to be honest. Because the guy on the Real Right and Uncut, he's not about he's not about drug rehabilitation or anything. And this Pro V, he pulls up and talks about all the shit that this guy, and he catches him out like handing drugs over to people and everything.
Oh wow.
He's amazing. Like I said, because I have a niece that's on ice
Hmm.
and heroin. So I try. The reason I knew about this Pro V channel is because I used to watch this whatever his name was. And yeah, and then I got on this Pro V reviews channel and I was like, oh my God, oh, he's so right. And he literally shows his proof.
Yeah.
He literally shows the bags being handed over for interviews and everything,
Wow.
and it's devastating. And I think he does that because his wife used to be a drug addict. His
Oh.
wife, and she's beautiful too. She's absolutely beautiful, and they have a. He's quite younger than Jen, I think, and they have a 31-year-old autistic son living in their house, Jen's son. Derek, that's the guy's name. He classes him as his son also, and they take care of him and do their thing, and they have jobs, and then they're exploiting this guy.
Oh wow.
So are you saying the drug people pretend that they're trying to help the druggies, but they're actually giving them the
No,
drugs?
the channel is actually pretending to help these drug people. And Pro V has actually got proof of it. He did an interview with one of the people from the channel, and she said it was $30, or I can't remember whether it was like half a gram or whatever of smack for the interview.
Wow.
Yeah. So this guy, he has like the guy that has the channel has an extensive criminal record with drug dealings and everything else.
Lovely.
Yeah, the guy's a fucking scammer. It's in Greensboro. I, I don't know where there is in California or somewhere.
Mississippi?
Greens.
I think is that Mississippi or
No,
Florida?
no.
There's probably Greensboros in almost every state.
Oh.
I think it's California.
It's like Springfield. I mean, there's
Yeah, it's
Springfields all over.
Springfield
Greensboro.
comes to mind. Hang on. Hang on, I'll go to the channel and I'll tell you because I'm watching.
Well, that
I'm
really
looking at
doesn't surprise me because, I mean, we've heard
Uncut
similar
View
situations, but
channel.
not so much necessarily the proof. But
Really doesn't say where it's reg. I think it's in California somewhere.
Hmm. New York, I'm thinking not I don't know. I've heard of it, but I've never heard about it in California though.
where's Skid Row?
Oh,
That's in Los
Skid Row,
Angeles.
maybe.
I'm wondering if it's in that area.
Nah, no,
No.
it's not. No,
Oh,
because I know he went to because I'm also a member of, well, not a member, but I also follow the I can't say it properly, guys.
Mark.
Phoenix. Oh, what's
Lost.
Lost in Phoenix?
I don't know. Real Right and Uncut. ASAP. I'm trying to look for his details. Sorry. How do I look for his details?
Click all the way to the beginning of his page or in his page his
Yeah,
go to his page where it says go to channel or something like that.
yeah, I'm not a. Oh, it's a review of his channel. No, I don't want that.
I don't know why I feel like Greensboro is like either Florida or Mississippi.
Real Right and Uncut his channel, which is just a front. It's just a front for drug dealing,
Hmm.
and it pisses me off. But he starts all this drama and shit on his channel with all these druggies and yeah, this other channel has outed him for all his drug deals. So the other channel that outrights him is Pro V Valley of the Beast.
There's a Greensboro in North Carolina.
That's it. That's it. North Carolina.
Okay.
That's it.
There's
Okay,
one in
girlfriend.
Georgia. There's yeah, there's
North
a lot.
Carolina. That's the one. He has a channel on North Carolina, Greensboro. And he's actually,
Wow.
yeah, he's a dealer. And he
I don't know
friggin' slips up.
why I don't picture North Carolina as being a big druggy state, but I don't know why I picture it anyway.
Well, I always thought Greensboro would be like a small. I have Googled the actual town just so I could look at it. It's pretty big, and it looks pretty nice. But except for these people,
Yeah.
Well, pretty much any decent sized city in the United States, you can find very nice areas and you can find really scummy areas too. I
I
mean,
don't even know how Pro V got onto this guy because Pro V lives in where's your gambling place again?
Vegas.
He lives near Vegas. Yeah,
Hmm.
but he lives in the desert. and he caught on to this guy and started watching. Well, I think his wife was watching, so then he decided to out this guy,
So
and
how are
he
they getting all
everything
this? How does he get all this evidence all the way from Las Vegas?
because the guy actually does shit on his channel that no one picks up.
What?
Yeah, no, he literally watches so closely. He, he is he is on it, and he has interviewed one of the other guy's interviewers that has said $30, $40, or a bag.
Wow.
Wow.
Hmm. Yeah, like his latest one is Pro V review. Stephanie throws punch at KD. KD is like the most foul mouthed person on this other channel. Like, and she acts like she's black. Oh, pisses me off.
Oh,
Absolutely. She says the word nigger. As white can be,
oh my God.
I'm white, but I'm also an Aboriginal because of my birthright. But I don't walk around acting like I'm black. This woman simply, and she comes from a Wog family.
Hmm.
Like, he showed her actual mum's home on his channel. This Real Right and Uncut showed her mum's home on her channel. They are Wogs.
What
They're
is
not
that?
Aboriginal. They're not African American. They're nothing.
What did
Well,
Funky say RRU is?
I don't know. He says he's the co-founder of RRU, but I don't know what RRU is.
Real Right and Uncut.
Oh,
RRU is Real Right and Uncut.
Oh.
Yeah. It's he's such a fraud. Like, seriously, he's not there for the addicts. He's there to make himself a little bit of dosh and be done with it. Yeah, no, RRU is Real Right Uncut.
Well, Funky says he's the co-founder of it.
I'm
Well,
guessing Funky's pulling our chain there.
I would not want to be a part of Real Right and Uncut.
You know how Funky is.
Yeah.
He
To
likes
be
to pull.
honest,
He likes to pull chains.
if you went over to what did I say the other channel was?
The
Pro B, he can show literally Gregor's Cherry, we call him Cherry, giving off bags.
Wow. I mean,
Show literally
we've heard about the people who give them money for interviews, and then of course they know they're going to run off and buy drugs with it, but to actually just here have the drugs, just take that middleman out.
I think we just lost her.
Oh, she must have hit a button.
Yeah.
Ah. So chat, we've been wanting to pin you all down on what you all would like to discuss, because we're running out of things to chit chat about that, and so we would like to have some new ideas. I know we've gotten a lot of suggestions, but we need specifics and need to narrow it down a bit.
Yeah. Something that everyone would be interested in talking about. Well, how many people do we have in here? Oh, let me look at my TV. Well, not that it's going to be the same, but
Right.
let's see. It says 17 watching.
Mine says 18. Well, now I just turned off my TV. That wasn't good.
So is that 3 cats you have in that picture?
There's actually 4 cats in that picture.
Oh, wow. I could
It's
barely see him from here. From my
yeah.
couch to the TV, I can barely see that.
Well, they are just all. It's hard to tell
Oh,
because
there's one laying across, a darker one, huh? On the bottom. So there's 1, 2, 3, almost 2 the same color, and then more white, and then there's a darker one that's tabby or
yes.
something.
Well, and actually, the bottom 3 are actually all kind of the same color, and I'm guessing probably a lot colored like your kitty. But the
Yeah.
one is upside down, showing her belly.
Aw. Oh, okay.
Yeah. So if you look to the middle right of the picture, there's 2 faces. If you look closely, there's 2 faces
Yeah.
there on the right. And then there's the total tabby one that's heads at the top, and then there's another head on the left.
Aw. And they're all indoor?
They are now. Those were the kittens that the mama had when we first moved here, and she had them in the woods near our house. Well, our
Hmm.
house is like surrounded by woods on 3 sides, so
Okay.
only the street side is open. Um,
Alexa, cancel. Sorry about that.
that's okay. So, yeah, there was actually 5, and I actually and the mama, and I managed to find a home for one of the kittens before I became too attached and couldn't give any more away.
Aw. Yeah. If I lived in a place where I can have as many animals as I could, I would.
Yeah, I will admit I didn't really try very hard to give them away.
Diane Frank says there's so many people coming out of the woodwork about the Whittakers. Nobody really knows what's going on.
Right.
That's true. She said, Terry said, why did I get booted from the chat? We don't know. Ellie Mae was talking to you, and then all of a sudden you were gone.
My guess is you hit a button on your phone or something. We throw ourselves out occasionally too and never know how or why.
Yeah. I've done it about 4 or 5 times today. I just come right back. Diane Frank, it's not worth talking about anymore.
Right. That's kind of how.
That's why we're asking for other topics.
Terry, come back. Oh, I can't. It won't let you scroll. Funky, put the link back up for Terry to come back and play. Oh, Funky. Oh, Funky.
I can't believe she has 2 dash hounds. That's what I remember. I was asking you if you had any.
Right.
I
And I told you,
absolutely love those
nope, I've
dogs.
never owned one. I've just babysat one.
Mm.
It
You
was
just fall
funny.
in love with their little faces.
We took him to the dog park because my friend who I was babysitting him for said he loves to go to the dog park. So I was really anticipating him going to the dog park and playing with the other dogs. No, he no. All he wanted to do was play ball. He
Aww.
didn't. Yes, this dog would chase a tennis ball. If I have no idea how long because you could not throw the ball long enough for the dog. It was
Or
impossible.
fast enough.
Yes, it was comical because normally when you go to the dog park and all the dogs are here when a new dog is coming up to the gate. All the bunch of the dogs go over there to greet the
Sniff
new
them out.
friend coming in, right?
Mm-hmm.
Not this dog. Didn't even ever even look at the only time you could tell he noticed that there was any other dogs around is if when he threw the ball, if another dog looked like he might go for it, then he just ran all the faster to get to it.
Yep. That sounds just like them.
Yeah, that was the only indication that there was any other dogs in the park.
And I love when they're running, you see their little floppy ears going up and down.
Yeah.
They're so cute.
They're hilarious.
I miss her. I was watching old videos last night, reminiscing.
Aww.
Put a cake in the oven. I got to get up and check on it. That's what my Alexa went off, but it's not done yet. I was craving something sweet. You see, I can't get away from that. And then every time I eat something sweet, this is the last time. This is the last time. Oh, Terry said it's okay. Apparently, Funky follows RRU.
Well, it sounds like it might be entertaining.
Yeah.
No, he actually said he was a co-founder of RRU, so
Yeah.
like I said, I'm guessing he was yanking our chains.
Yeah.
But Funky, where are you? We need the link back up here.
We don't have any suggestions coming out of the chat. We have 17 people in here.
Yeah, no suggestions other than it sounds like everybody else has had enough of
The Whittakers.
the Whittaker nonsense too.
Yeah. It's because we're all waiting for the 3 to come home or go somewhere or hear something about them.
Yeah, something real had to happen, and it's all just.
We're all getting tired of Eric and Patrick.
Yeah.
And all the liars of the family.
And then all the characters in between who just seem to make up whatever they want.
I wonder where Kenny's been. He seems to have disappeared.
Kenny seems like I said, I don't think Kenny likes all the drama. And I think Kenny tends to disappear when it starts getting too shady.
Yeah. Yeah, he was upset when Mark was confronting Betty about lying about Larry being dead, remember?
Yeah, he seemed not to be too thrilled with that whole situation.
Yeah. He told her, you knew that wasn't right.
Right.
He said, I would have told Mark it wasn't true.
Yeah, it's so funny when Mark confronted her about it, and her saying, "Yeah, Larry's dead."
Yeah.
That she's like, "Well, BJ told me to," and that again in that real high voice Terry was talking about.
Yep.
I think we've lost
good.
Funky. Funky is not as Funky. Come
Funky's
back.
asleep.
We need you. We need a link.
Frog leg somewhere or something.
Yeah, probably. Vegetarian frog legs.
Oh, that's right. Oh my goodness.
Vegan frog legs.
Vegan?
Now I always get confused. Vegans eat fish, right? And
I don't know. I
vegetarians
know they
don't?
don't do dairy and stuff like that.
I thought there was one that did fish.
I don't think vegetarians eat fish.
Yeah, I think vegetarians are strictly
No meat, huh?
the vegetables.
Maybe they do. Uh-oh, my cat's on her mad mountain over here. What's
Uh-oh.
wrong? She's scratching at it, pulling up the carpet on it. What's the matter? Oh, she's mad because her brother closed his room door. Is that what's going on? Yeah.
Locked
Maybe
her
she's
out,
sleeping.
huh?
Yeah. She was fine sleeping. The minute he closes the door, she gets up because she claims his room is her room.
Well, Terry, as soon as we can find Funky, we'll get a link back up here for you to come back and chit chat with us.
Yeah. I don't know where he's at.
I don't know where he is either. Might be trying to put baby Funky to bed or something.
Hmm. Are we able to end the live without him, or he needs to end it?
Well, I mean, I think he has to turn it off. I guess we could all just leave and it would just be doing nothing. But
I didn't know how that works. I was like, if we left, would he still be on, or will it turn
well,
off?
his picture's still showing, so it looks like he's still logged
Oh
in.
yeah, he's still logged in.
He's just physically absent
Yeah,
or
Yarvo,
mentally absent. I don't know.
Yarvo, where are you, Yarvo?
See, while he's gone, we can make all kinds of fun of him.
Yep. Where's that baby making machine? He's gonna come on real quick now, or Mrs. Funky will come on.
Let's name his new children for him. And what did we decide that it's sextuplets now?
Oh yeah, 6 of them.
Yeah, so we could name all 6.
And let's say what they're gonna be: 3 girls and 3 boys.
Right, we got to keep the hormones even. We've decided that. If he doesn't hurry up and come back, pretty soon he's going to be having 10 babies.
Yep. Funky.
He's obviously not in hearing distance, or he'd be back, I'm sure, after that.
Yeah. But he's still logged in. What's the matter, baby? You want to go in the room? Oops. Get it. Get it, Mama. Get it. I'm making a pineapple upside down cake.
Oh, yum.
Yeah, I can't wait. I've been craving it for a while. It's been there in the cupboard, ready to be made, but I haven't felt like making it. And this time, my
Oh,
cravings got the best of me.
Funky says his Wi-Fi went out again.
Uh-oh.
Can you put up the link? What, so Terry can come back and chit chat with us? Since she's much more awake than we are, since it's
Since it's afternoon.
afternoon there. And I'm actually on the same day as Terry now. I'm
What?
on Thursday. Yes, it's Thursday here.
Oh, wow. That's right. That's crazy. So, like, even your news and everything is different. Like, you're showing Thursday morning news. Is that how it works? You do
Well,
Thursday stuff.
right now it would just be all, if I looked for news, it would all be just repeat of last night's news, right?
Oh yeah.
Nobody's making news at 12:30 at night.
Oh, it's 12:30. Okay, okay.
Yeah.
How is Funky on if his Wi-Fi is out?
Maybe he's got enough phone signal.
Mia, what are you doing, baby? You want to come up here? Nope, she wants to go in the room. Hold on 1 second.
Dang, Funky, you've been having as much trouble with your Wi-Fi as Well, yours is in and out. Mine was just out
Yeah,
for
come
90
here.
days. I'm sorry, what?
I was asking my son if my cat could go in there because she's over here meowing and at his door.
Oh.
She's just straight looking over there too, like, are you gonna open the door?
Well,
Yeah.
cats and closed doors.
There you go.
If you close a door, they're gonna want in it.
I know.
That's just the way cats are.
The minute you close your door, she wanted to come in. Go on, baby. Go. I better check on this cake. I could smell it.
I think cats have some major FOMO
Yeah.
going on. What's behind the door?
She's funny. She doesn't play with any toys. So every time I buy her something different that I think she'll probably play with, I end up having to give it to my daughter for her cats.
You know what the absolute best cat toy I have ever had was, but you can't let your cats play with them if you have dogs because your dogs will just eat them. But milk bottle rings. You know when you open up the plastic bottle of milk and that little ring that stays on the bottle? If you take that off and toss it to her, my cats love those things. They
Oh,
just I mean they'll tip them up on their sides and have them rolling all over the place and run around mowing with them in their mouths like they actually like they think they got something. And
yesterday I put 3 of my hair ties, those little like rubber band looking things.
I was gonna say hair ties. My cats like hair ties too.
Yeah, so she played with it just briefly a couple of minutes ago, and that was it.
Oh, I bet you she would play with the milk bottle rings if she'll play with a hair tie. Milk bottle rings are even better.
I wonder if I don't know if our milk bottles come with it because theirs is a twist. No, we don't have. We use lactate milk, so it's just a twist.
Oh, right. And some of the milk bottles, have the pull off
Yeah.
where you pull it off instead of having the ring that cracks. But other kind of bottles have those rings on it too. But that the size of like that are on the milk bottles, water, the big gallon water bottles, and
Yeah. One
what
time,
else?
I brought groceries and I put the bags on the floor, and she started rubbing all over one of the bags, and I'm like, "What is it?" She tried to get inside the bag. She was after the strawberries. She actually fell in love with the strawberry because I took off the green part, the stem, because that's
Uh
dangerous for them, and gave her the strawberry, and she just rubbed and rubbed and rubbed herself all over the strawberry.
huh. That's hilarious.
And ever since then, she doesn't care for them anymore. I've tried to give them to her again. I just gave her one right now. She just looked at me throw it, and she doesn't care for it. Get the strawberry, baby. Look it.
Huh, I wonder if there was something else that was attracting her to it. I don't know what, but.
I don't know. She just loved it, and like she's played it with it for like 10 minutes. She just kept rolling herself all over it, almost like if it was catnip.
Catnip, yeah. That's what I was wondering if somehow some catnip or something got spilt on it. I don't know.
I don't know.
You know, something weird. I had a cat years and years and years ago that acted like catnip. What on Comet? The cleanser, the
Uh huh.
cleaning cleanser Comet.
Yeah.
Yeah, I couldn't get Comet out around her because she would just try to eat it and stuff and act like catnip with it. Yeah.
Whoa.
That was, yeah, so I had to lock her up when I was cleaning with Comet because I figured that couldn't be good for
Okay, now I'm putting catnip on the strawberry.
her.
See if she'll pay attention to it.
Hilarious.
She's smelling it now. Let's see if she rolls herself. Oh, she's. Oh, now she's hitting it with her paw. Let's see. I'm waiting for her to start rolling. Yep, there she goes. Rolling her head on it. Her body's going next.
Well, I could see, strawberries having the little, I know they're not really seeds, but whatever that is on the outside that makes them kind of rough, that a cat might like to rub on that because it's, kind of rough.
Yeah, but she was going after while it was
Like,
still in the grocery bag and in its container. It was crazy.
yeah, the smell. Yeah, something about the smell was. Another odd thing I have found with cats that almost every cat I've known likes is cantaloupe.
Oh,
Have you?
really? Hmm.
Yeah, they love to lick the juice off of it. I've
Wow.
never really seen one want to like actually eat it, but they'll lick the heck out of it. And it's such a strange flavor you wouldn't think a cat would like, you
Yeah.
know?
That show I was telling you about, the little Vietnamese girl that does all that stuff, and she has 3 dogs and a goat.
Yeah, with the shoes, yeah.
Well, she has cats as well, and she picks everything off her land, everything, and she'll cook it up for them. And the cats will eat it too. The cats, the dogs, the goat, they eat everything that she cooks up, like all kinds of vegetables. And they're not even picky. They just eat whatever she gives them.
You're like, yeah, that's not my cat.
Yeah, I can't get my cat to eat regular cat food. Aw, you like it now? She's rubbing herself on the strawberry now.
Well, I found cats, I think cats get bored with the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
That they like variety. That even though, you're not supposed to change animals' foods on them. I keep their dry food the same, but I do rotate the flavors of canned food, and they
Mm-hmm.
seem to like that. Because if they get the same flavor 2 nights in a row, they'll act like they don't want it, or at least
Yeah.
some of them will.
She does get variety of the wet food because I buy her the pouches. She doesn't like the canned food. She doesn't like any food that has any kind of uh meat or any kind of
Chunks,
consistency or whatever. She
right?
only likes the mushy stuff.
The pates that
Yeah,
are
like
really watery.
soups and stuff like that. But she will eat once in a while. She'll eat the dry food. So I don't get it why she doesn't like the other food. Like every time I open a can, she gets all excited about it. When she sees that it's, like meaty, she won't eat it.
Yeah, my cats. A lot of my cats won't eat the anything that's chunky. They'll like lick.
Yeah,
They'll lick
chunky.
the. They'll lick the gravy off of it, and
Mm-hmm.
that's
Exactly.
it.
Yeah, that's what she does.
And even with the pate kinds, I add water to it and make it not like watery, but more moisture, and they seem to like it that way better too.
Oh, I'm gonna have to try that. But yeah, I buy her the pouches and it's perfect right now the way she eats them, but I know it doesn't leave her full very long. It's just going right through her because they're like a soup consistency
Right,
almost.
it's soupy stuff.
Mhm. Yeah.
Yeah, try kind of thinning down the pate so it's
A
more of
little
a
bit more to your liking.
more of a yeah, trying to think of the right kind of consistency. Like
Well, they call it a mousse.
they call it a mousse.
It's a mousse. And let's see. Yeah, Mousse.
Yeah, mousse.
Yeah, mousse. And it's chicken and turkey recipe, and the other one is chicken recipe. And then she has
So it's
one
just
that has a
really
little bit of shredding. It's shredded chicken and duck recipe. So she does get a variety, but she's still picky about it. I don't know what her problem is. Where's Funky? I gotta go.
yeah, it's getting to be that time, and I don't know that we have anybody here with us anymore.
I know.
My phone keeps going, hiding the chat from me. Yeah, no, the last thing I see is Funky's Wi-Fi going out.
Me too.
So I think we're just having a phone conversation, me and you.
Yeah, I don't think anybody else is here. Let me see on my TV if I can check back.
Yeah, but the TV
It's
live.
12. It's
It says
12.
what?
12
12?
watching. Well, come on, 12 or 6. Comment.
Say something. Say something.
Let us know
Someone.
you're alive.
Anyone.
Yeah, see, we still didn't get any suggestions.
No, I'm not sure. Yeah, I think we need maybe the next time at the beginning because I think most of, a lot of people are gone, and some of the people that 12 you're seeing, probably most of them are snoring. And that's why they're not commenting. Because I know I've been guilty of doing that myself.
Oh,
Live watching and get a little too comfortable and
yeah. Knockout.
yeah.
Well, Funky, we don't want to leave your panel by itself.
Well, I guess if we get off, can still log off.
Yeah, if he comments, I think he could log off.
I would think. All right. Well, oh, as I yawn, excuse me. Let's call it a night and
And think of something else to talk about.
think of something to talk about.
All righty then.
I mean, me and you can always talk cats all night long.
Yeah, really.
So.
Cats and critters.
All right. Well, you have a good night and
You
sweet
too.
dreams and sweet dreams to anybody who might still be out there.
Yes. Good night, everybody.
All right.
Talk
Talk to you later.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye bye.